Hello there all you marvelous people, and welcome back to another live stream of An Ecologist Plays. This time we are on the moon of Pandora. Can you believe it? We are finally here. And of course, as always, we are joined by Nic, and she is right over there.
Hi everyone.
A little bit more advanced than I am, let's put it that way. I am just running around still as my normal old starting character, whereas Nic, on the other hand, is playing with the only character she has. Unlike me, Nic does not do a tutorial more than once, unless it is absolutely necessary. So
You make me sound very full of nonsense.
no, you're not full of nonsense. You don't have time for nonsense like that. So we are going to just be running around on the world of Pandora. Of course, we're going to be doing as many missions as we possibly can, and while we are doing it, of course, we'll be talking about the plants and animals we encounter. And so for those of you who have been following my playthrough of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, hello there again. And if you are new to this game, this is truly an amazing game. I am loving it really so much. Nic also, like both of us, we are playing it. We've got our own little world we're running around with. I've got the one that I'm doing with you guys on the playthrough. This is the live stream we are doing together, and then I have a fourth one as well that I'm just running around causing chaos as I'm going around practicing stuff. So if you've got any questions about any of the things we encounter on the way, do please pop it down in the comments and then or in the chat, and I'll happily answer as much as I can. So we're going to just pop in and see what this person has to say.
Our lookouts. Both of them are sharp and capable. A shame they can never see eye to eye. This most recent disagreement, however, it sounds serious. Neyan especially sounds so tense now. They could benefit from some Sarentu diplomacy, surely.
Okay, so Neon and the other individual is having problems with one another, and we are going to, as the Sarentu, we are kind of diplomats, we are going to have to find out what on earth is wrong. And hello there,
Hey.
Itzarun.
Itzarun.
So Itzarun is in the chat.
Awesome.
Hope you are having a marvelous weekend. Before we chat to anyone else to get more quests, I am going to just quickly pop into the crafting menu here just to cook something, and oh my word, I am loving the crafting as well. I'm going to see what on earth happens if I just mix two mushrooms together. Whether we are going to get some inedible schlop, or whether this is going to be a useful thing. I love mixing and matching and seeing what on earth it does. We got, stuffed mushroom. Well, that's nice. Ambush level 1, for 10 minutes, we deal 35% stealth damage. So the crafting menu in here is just amazing. The first thing you do is going to give you the buff, either hearty or ambush in this case, and the second one, or the average between the two, will basically determine how long it is going to last. Now we're just going to put two fruits in here because I want to make something fruity as well before we go out on our little first adventure and have a look and see what we can find.
Yeah, I love this game. I'm still amazed by how beautiful everything is.
Oh yeah, it truly is gorgeous. Okay, that's going to be it for that. Okay, I've got stuffed mushroom and fruit salad.
I don't think you need to travel anywhere if you're playing this game because it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, indeed. I don't think I'm going to donate anything to the community basket. I really am still in my very basic armor and weapons, but we're going to get some interesting stuff as we go along.
Do you want some other ankle guards, or are you going to get them?
I'll take things as we go along. We are going to just go and say hello to E2, which is somewhere to Hunter's Rest, I think it is. So right over there, I'm just putting down a location mark for us, dear, and then we can just kind of run around in the forest. On our way there, we'll talk about whatever we find, and of course, if you guys see anything, do pop it down in the comments or in the chat, and I'll happily stop. This person keeps on calling us. Maybe we should just hear what on earth they have to say.
Sky people, just along the river.
Hey, Sally Boop is here.
Yes.
That's cool.
They go where they wish, leave a huge mess, and move on.
And, you know, these Navi people blend in so well.
Yes.
One of them, alone on a small island with a large fallen tree.
Ah.
That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human? Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless,
Obviously not a fighter.
I worry what enticed a human to that place.
Okay. Right, so a lonely human somewhere on an island. We're going to go and have a look. That's for the Crush quest as well. And hello there, Suddenly Boop. Guten Tag. Hope you are having a marvelous weekend as well. And Itzarun also says that if you do the extraction missions and you don't raise the alarm, then you get extra loot. I have not been able to, with the things I've done, I have not been able to do any one of those things
without
stealthily. It starts out stealthily and then all hell just kind of breaks loose. And yeah, then everything just dies in a blaze of glory. Usually still with arrows. I kind of refuse to use human weapons. I just run around with the Navi weapons.
I do not like the guns.
Yeah, I don't like the guns either. I like having my bow and, well, my bows equipped. There's something up ahead, Bellsprig I believe it is, so we're going to get some extra health as well.
So, we got pretty far without raising the alarm, remember?
Yes, we did, and then all hell still broke loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were so close. Here we go, here's the Bellsprig. In Tuesday's episode, I'm actually talking a little bit about the Bellsprig. Because there's a bit of a problem with it, that it's apparently a flowering plant that releases spores. And on Earth at least, there are no flowering plants that release spores. All our flowering plants have pollen, and that then results in pollination, which results in seeds being produced and then being dispersed. Whereas things like mosses and ferns and liverworts and stuff like that, those will be producing spores, which is equivalent to the... You're just going to pop all the helicoradians, basically equivalent to the seeds of our flowering plants. But yeah, these, what's it called? Bellsprigs, they produce spores even though they are technically flowering plants. But I guess it's an alien planet, we can excuse all kinds of things happening.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing is normal here.
No. Speaking of nothing is normal here, I am really looking forward to, because Nic and I will be going snorkeling soon, hopefully. If all goes well, we'll be snorkeling in 2 days, is it?
Yeah.
3 days. 2 days, yeah, 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
So we may actually be seeing some of these types of tube worm type things in where we are going for a little bit of a breakaway. So hopefully we'll see some of these things. Well, of course not, on land, but in the ocean. That's where we're going to see them.
This is an interesting tendril tree.
The big tree, or which one?
Anemone.
Oh, this one, yes.
Anemone tree.
The anemone tree, giant tree with tendril-like branches that stretch high above most other trees. I don't see any photosynthetic ability in them, though.
Yeah.
I don't see anything indicating that they can actually photosynthesize.
Yeah.
So that means it's possibly a parasite.
Ah.
I'm just wondering whether the hunter's guide says anything about it. Giant, intimidating anemone trees resident to rainforest areas. Leafless, snaking branches resemble the marginal tentacles of a sea anemone. It doesn't say anything about it being parasitic, but I would assume that it is in fact feeding on all the other trees in this area, which is why it is in the rainforest biome. There are many trees for it to actually grow onto. So it will have a whole bunch of little roots tapping into the roots of other trees in the area, and then it is able to grow to these astonishing sizes, kind of just sucking up and stealing nutrients and water and all kinds of things from the host plants. I see Hans is also in here. So, nice
Hey,
vacation.
Hans.
Where are we going? We're going only about 250 kilometers from here, so about, I don't know how many miles it is, like 90 miles, I guess? No, 100 and something miles. Away from here, we're going just to go visit my parents. Since Tuesday is my birthday, we're leaving on Tuesday and coming back on Thursday. Just want to spend a bit with my birthday with my family, and then coming back home.
Yeah, Will's getting old.
Getting older. I was born middle-aged and it got worse over time. Let's see, there should be a community basket here,
So-
possibly upstairs.
Could spores be a symbiote?
So, could the spores be a symbiote? That would be with the thingamajig, with the
Yeah.
Bellsprig tree. It does say, however, that, if I'm not mistaken, Bellsprig, I did scan it. It should be here somewhere. Missing it. Bellsprig? No. Have I not scanned it? I must have scanned it. There we go, bellsprig. It does say bell-like blooms, similar to foxgloves, which I can see the resemblance there, although foxgloves, of course, will be much more compacted. And then the bellsprig is perennially flowering plant. So long-lived, flowering, and it produces a whole bunch of spores. It says, where is it? With an abundance of hanging bioluminescent flowers that release a steady stream of spores onto the breeze. So I would guess that this is in fact a flowering plant that instead of producing seeds, it produces spores. Which is weird to think about because spores technically result in a different thing. Like with ferns, for example, the spores will germinate and produce this little heart-shaped thallus, this little body. And that then will produce male and female sperm and egg cells that will fertilize one another, that will then result in moss, for example, or ferns growing. So the spores would technically result in something else growing, which then could grow into this larger bellsprig plant, as the rain has also set in this little rainforest environment. Living up to its name, it is a rainforest indeed. So I'm not sure whether the spores could be symbiotes. I think it is just a very weird case of a flowering plant that actually has got spores, even though on Earth nothing of the sort exists. So this land wants a viper wolf tooth. Just a fine one will do. Don't have that. We're going to get it. I'm just going to donate whatever I don't need. I'm going to put these mods onto my equipment in a moment. What now?
Hans is saying happy birthday, beauty. And Sunny
Thank
Boop
you, Hans.
doesn't like
Appreciate
water
it.
very much.
Sorry, dear?
And Sunny Boop doesn't like water very much.
Doesn't like water very much.
Yeah.
I only like water when I can see what's happening underneath me. So that's why I like snorkeling, because then I can actually see what on earth is happening underneath me. The thing is, where we are, the water is, in the river at least, is dark. It's a typical, what we call a black water system, meaning we can't see what on earth is happening below us. So it's very, very dark colored water due to the fynbos vegetation, the shrubland vegetation that leaches tannins and humic acids into the water. We can't actually see what is underneath us. I don't really like swimming in the rivers unless it's very shallow and I can actually see the little fishies and crabs and things that we call toe biters, for example, running around here. So if I can see them, I'm happy, and that's why snorkeling is something I really, really like. The salt water, though, is not their friend. Would love to see a reef in real life. I also would love to see a reef.
Salt water, okay.
Yes, I haven't actually seen a reef at all yet. One day, maybe, we'll go and visit a reef. If we, for example, go to Mauritius or any one of those tropical islands, we most certainly will be snorkeling in a reef. I would be hesitant to go and dive in the Great Barrier Reef because, you know, it's Australia and everything there kind of wants to kill you. And I prefer staying alive, you know, so that I can continue making videos and educating people, because if I can't, then what's the point of, you know, having a YouTube channel? So I need to stay alive.
I also thought you were going to say, what's the point of living? I would be like,
There are many reasons for living.
excuse me?
It's just that why do I have a YouTube channel if I'm going to just go and die somewhere? Oh, yes.
For her, no wind is too strong.
Ah, Zomi.
We hunt with heart in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
Azomi is beautiful.
No, I'm looking for you. My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones.
Yes, we are very lost.
Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me.
Yes,
She
I think
wants
so.
you to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure.
Yeah, I want to hunt
They will
ourselves.
not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Yes,
Nafika
the
did
rush.
say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join? Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter? I was never taught how. Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there? Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sternbeast hunting you.
Yes. And now we get my favorite weapon, which is the heavy bow. Man, I love this one.
It's also my favorite.
Yeah, heavy bow. Although it's got a slower draw, it is by far my favorite one. I'm going to put my staff sling onto my assault rifle. I don't like using the rifle, so I'm just going to put longbow on 1, staff sling on 2, and of course my heavy bow on 3. And just drawing back and voila, into the weak point. And that should be alright. So Hans does ask, have you seen the new floating dive tanks? So you can snorkel down to 20 meters with hose line. Super cool. Sounds very much like a diving bell, which they use to go down to deeper areas. You kind of sit, and then the first ever time I saw a diving bell was in Scooby-Doo. Of all possible places, they dove down to the depths, and just kind of sitting around on a little bench, feet dangling in the water, and this diving bell structure around them. Basically a portable diving tank, but I haven't actually seen those little new floating dive tanks. That does sound cool though. So Suddenly Boop says, the Ikran riders are interesting to me. The Na'vi appear to be their fleet, to put their feet into those holes on the Ikran's chest, but I thought those were air intakes. Let's see, I haven't actually checked. Oh, into these. Okay, fine. Okay, I need to go. Can't go close to Zormi. Okay. So yeah, those little areas there, those are the intakes. Yes, those are the spiracles. Those would be the spiracles. Okay, fine, Zormi. I'm not going to have a close look at you. Fine, I'll wait for Kamir. That'll be my one I'll be having a close look at. But yeah, that is most likely putting it into there. I think it's got quite a bit of flesh around there. So I guess as long as you kind of wash your feet and you're a little bit hygienic, I don't think it's too bad to have your feet around the air intake there, or on the air intake. I don't think there are many other places to put it, unless you want to put a stirrup on. I don't think there are many other places to actually put your feet, so I guess you have to do it there. I just want to check. I've got 2 skill points. Marvelous. I'm going to put it in the maker skill tree because I'm going to go for this Apex Memory of Master Crafter. I like having that. Stable hands for harvesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one.
So how do you change your weapons, what you put on 1 and 2 and 3?
So if you go into your inventory by pressing tab,
yeah,
and then you select whatever weapon you want to equip on a number, and you press F, and then you select which number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you want to put it on. And then it gets put onto that number.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
1,
and whatever is on that number will be switched to another number or removed completely.
2.
Okay, Hans says it's similar to the diving bells, but cheap and small. Okay, that's cool. I would love to, one day perhaps use one of those things. Let's see, does this guy have anything else to say?
At least
Okay.
your thanks will have
Yes, just a little something.
My thanks? Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
I like the respect for nature they've got.
Yeah.
You know what to do with
Awesome.
them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
Thank you. E2, appreciate it. Let's see. So Suddenly Boop says if they tried to put their finger in their cat's nose, they'd lose it. Yes. Memphis would be very, very disgusted with us if we tried to put our fingers into his nose. I think we now need to go and hunt a Sturmbeast, which is somewhere in, I believe, the bamboo forest. So it should be, I guess, around that side. We should be able to find some, so I guess let's head in that direction. Itzarun asks, is that a harvester skill or weapon skill? Which one is that? I can hear Hadida ibises in our background, so you guys may be hearing very, very noisy ibises calling ha ha in a moment. So in terms of skills, which one were you referring to, Itzarun? Because the one I was using, Stable Hands, was in the Maker one. And were you referring to any skill there, dear?
No, I think you were talking about the maker skill.
Yes. Yeah, so that's in the maker skill tree. Let's see, there should be some Sturmbeast tracks over here. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice little trackway along here. Is this a fine or a better quality? Just fine bast fiber. I want proper, superior or exquisite things to harvest. Let's see. Oh, look at the little dragonfly-like creatures or damselfly-like creatures also flying around. Very different though. Their heads have got little stalks with their eyes on, very similar to what we have, at least in South Africa, the stalk-eyed flies, which are little flies living in forested environments most often, that have got little eyes on long stalks. And the males, I believe, have got these long stalks with the eyes. I don't think the females have. I think the females' eyes look normal. But yeah, I do believe I do see the Sturmbeast up ahead. Just want to check whether there's anything dangerous around. Yeah, there are scarab crawlers over there. We're going to have a look at them in a little bit. There you go, some great Tetrapteron, I believe those are. Little birds. Oh, and oh dear.
What now?
Yeah,
Oh my
Storm
goodness.
Glider. Level 18, which we are going to just avoid. I think it is supposed to pop up here, and we are supposed to realize that some things we should run away from. Because that thing will instantly kill us if it bites us. We're just going to avoid it.
Okay, it's gone now.
Okay, oh, I am by the Sturmbeast. I know it's supposed to be Sturmbeast, but I like calling it Sturmbeasts. Like Storm Beast.
Is it like our wildebeest?
Yeah, like wildebeest, but Sturm is German for storm. And Sturm just, I don't know, it sounds wrong. I know it's right, but it sounds wrong. Just going to use our Navi sensors. What on earth is up there? That is an equipment basket. Okay, we can get something up there. After we have hunted our Sturmbeasts over here. Are all of these young ones? I think all of them are young ones. Yeah. Of course, going for the weak spot. Best spot to hunt these little guys, of course. Just get them in the Spiracle. Quick and easy shot. Relatively quick and lethal and relatively easy shot. And there we go. Clean kill. Merciful. Merciful meaning that it died before it could have a chance to stress or run away. And a quick kill. Oh, sorry, merciful meaning we only hit the vitals. We don't... Hello, it just vanished. Oh, it teleported to just a little bit to the left. Okay. And now we're just going to, of course, say thanks for the gifts.
Your spirit goes to
We almost
Aloy,
shot the same
and
one.
your body starts to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts.
And says give the Sturmbeast a snuggle. I gave it a very lethal snuggle, I'm afraid. Let's just see, are they... What on earth have we got? Oh, there we go. We're going to have a light bit of genocide.
I also want one.
Oh, you want a Sturmbeast?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Let's see, where are they?
I have one now.
Oh,
Ah,
you've got one.
yeah, they're running.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Okay. There are also a few RDA up ahead, so we're
Oh.
going to be taking them out as well, of course. And then hopefully, if they have got if they've captured something, we of course get to release those things, those little creatures into the wild as well. And gain clan favor. There, that's the... No, that's not a Sturmbeast scent, that's something big flying around, come on. No, it's gone now. For some reason, there we go, Moon Scarab. These things, Moon Scarabs, they look small in the game here, I mean, doesn't look big, just flying around, little beetles, but those things have got an almost 2-meter wingspan. They're about the size of a human. And I think they're very
That's
similar to
insane.
dung beetles, if I'm not mistaken, in the ecosystems. Just like massive, massive dung beetles, basically because there are so many big creatures on Pandora that they can grow big. There's enough food to support big scarab beetles. What have we got? That one is an assault, amp assault one, and that one at the left there is, I think, also an assault. So if the paw hits the fan, of course, Nic is going to come in and hopefully save the day.
Should I stand back first?
Actually, I'm going to since we are here, we may as well get the first one blown up with this, with a staff sling, because that's the most fun to do. And then all hell breaks loose, and we're just going to shoot that guy with our heavy bow. And then for the other guys, we're just going to switch over. Oh, sorry, I hit the... Oh, goodness me, I'm almost dead. Oh, I am basically dead. Sorry, dear. You're going to have to run in. I'm just going to call for help.
Oh, I can't revive you while they're
just
shooting.
shoot them. You can go ahead. See, that's why we have Nic the Beast, who's going to be getting rid of everyone. I forgot that I'm a very, very small little Navi at the moment. And it's up to Nic to save us.
Oh, but this is quite pressurish.
Let's see.
Okay.
Enough food and lots of oxygen, right? Yes. So lots and lots of oxygen. And also I think there's another guy shooting you there.
Where is that guy?
Also I think it's the fact that there's the gravity is less, so it's not as much gravity, not as strong gravitational pull as we have on Earth. So that I think also results in the creatures getting much larger than they do on Earth, of course. I mean, the Titanosphere here, for example, goodness me, that thing being double the size of an African elephant, that's massive. And on Earth, no mammals can get that size. Okay, we're just going to let you loose, okay? But don't run into us, please. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, other way, thank you. Little hammerhead Titanith here. Oh, I love those little guys. Yeah, just trample all the bamboo in the process. Let's see, can we get anything? Thank you, dear, for reviving us.
pleasure. Would that be related to the hammerhead shark?
No, but you can definitely see that they do get inspiration from the hammerhead shark with that hammer. Instead, though, with the hammerhead Titanith here, it's not... With the hammerhead shark, the eyes are on the sides of those stalks. And the hammerhead shark won't be using its hammer as a battering ram to fight one another or to bash through vegetation.
It's more like a rhino, maybe.
Sorry?
It's more like a rhino, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a rhino. More like a rhino, at least. You can see the resemblance. I think it's something between a rhino and a brontothere, which is an extinct rhino relative, I believe it was. We go into, thank you, telling us about the Hunter's Guide. I already know about the Hunter's Guide, thank you. We go and have a look at the Hammerhead Titanosphere here. And that hook lip there just resembles the black rhino so much. I mean, that thing, I think also things like the Sumatran rhino, a lot of all the ones that actually are browsers, which basically be all of them except the white rhino, have got hook lips. The white rhino, of course, with being a grazer, a wide lip to get as much grass as possible. If it were a hammerhead shark, of course, it would have the eyes on the tips of the hammer, and instead it's solid bone, well, in adults at least, solid bone, and it's used in attacking predators or humans or whatever threatens them. So, yeah. But hammerhead sharks, of course, will have a whole bunch of sensory organs. I think it's the organs of... or Lorenzini, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, going on very, very ancient, obscure knowledge in my background here, but I think it's the organs of Lorenzini or something along those lines. I'm not very 100% sure, but they will have that, or the ampullae of Lorenzini, I think it is, to detect electrical currents, all kinds of stuff. Yes, they will have that, and these guys don't have that. Hans says the cross stick mixed with dynamite sounds like a Canadian invention. It does, eh? It really does. This is definitely one of my favorite things to use. But if we go to the upper plains, or when we get to the upper plains, I will be switching this for the spear thrower, because that then becomes my new favorite heavy instant kind of damage weapon. Oh, there's apparently a Taju flower nearby, dear.
Awesome. I'm just gathering sticks. I might have wandered off a little bit.
Yeah, you're actually very close to the Taju flower.
Ah.
If I'm having a look here, it was on the map somewhere up ahead. I got a fright there from these helicoradians closing up. I thought there was something attacking me. Oh, but the background sounds, goodness me, it's as if I'm in the jungle.
I love the jumping
is
and
amazing.
running up mountains and trees and stuff. I wish I was this agile.
Yeah, in real life, hey.
Yeah.
Ah, we are also at a little place.
Cool.
Little computer terminal. That means we should be able to hack it and get the RDA duty roster, if I'm not mistaken. I think we get that here. Let's see. Hacking tool, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Well, relatively easy. Just have to get it within our time limit, which is quite easy.
Priya, I found an RDA dossier.
Okay,
Looks
here we
like
go.
orders for a botanist. And there's a picture here. A location. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, sounds promising.
Okay. So, we're too big to fit through the door, so we've got to crouch to get down there. Sometimes we forget that we're 3.5, almost 4 meters in height. We are massive. These little humans are puny sky people. Let's see.
Oh, there is a hammerhead right there.
Oh, is there?
A young one, yeah.
Oh, cool. Where are you? Let's see. Can't see where you are. Up here, okay. And you're looking to that side. Oh, there it is. Oh, beautiful. Actually, I'm going to put my weapon away. Just have a look at it. I mean, there it is. Absolutely gorgeous. I think there is another one. Yeah, there's a Sturmbeast in the back.
Oh, look at him
Hello.
doing a little show for us.
I wonder whether this is the one we just saved.
Oh, maybe.
I think it is. Itzarun says they haven't seen much of the game, but they know that the grenade poop launcher is OP. Yes, that grenade launcher is amazing. It takes out, I think, most of the amp suits in one hit, which is absolutely amazing. And suddenly Boop says that the Tanathea looks vaguely like a turtle evolved to be a land-based megafauna. It has a little shell thing on its back and everything. Oh, there we go. Threat display. It's threatening us here. This is the point where they charged me earlier. This is the point where usually you want to be backing away so that they can leave you alone. Oh, wow, you stood your ground. Obviously,
Yeah.
it knows. Don't mess with Nic the Beast.
Don't mess with me.
Because you're going to not survive. Now, that shell on its back is really amazing. If we go into the Hunter's Guide here, it's so well armored. If we just inspect it here, very, very well armored. This little shell on its back, this armor plating, definitely protecting it against attacks from above. Most likely things like the Great Leonopteryx or the Storm Glider we saw earlier. That would definitely be going for a young one of these. So the shell or the protective plating on its back definitely does protect it. But even this normal skin, I think, is very, very tough. I mean, if we hunt it, we can only kill it really or do significant damage by getting it in the spiracle. That's the only real weak point. And unless you have amazing crushing power, like things like the big panther-like creatures, what are they called? The Thanators. Those ones, or the mountain Ikrans, perhaps, the mountain banshees, the Ikrans. Some of those may be able to take down a young one, but the armor plating just makes him almost invulnerable. Yeah. Oh, they're such beautiful creatures. And I love the coloration and that whole crest there, giving the whole kind of like a peacock impression as well when they raise their crest. Just absolutely marvelous. And yeah, one of the many things I love about this game is the fact that we get to see these creatures almost firsthand. Oh, there's been some predator walking around here as well.
Yeah, it's probably those wolves.
Could be Viper Wolves. I did kind of check. Yeah, it's Viper Wolf. Young Viper Wolves. So we just have to get ready. And I think I'm just going to craft... I've already got 18 arrows there. Brilliant. So Hans asked, do you have an Atlatl? Yes, we are going to get. We're going to get... when we get to the upper plains, we are going to get that as well. It will still be a while, both for the live stream and for the playthrough. The normal series is still going to be a while to get the Atlatl, the spear thrower. But we are definitely going to get that. And it is so much fun to use. It's, I think, a little bit more tricky to use, though, because with a bow you can at least aim a little bit and then get ready and then release when you are ready. Whereas with a spear thrower, you kind of aim and immediately release. But the invention of the Atlatl, or that spear thrower, really gave Stone Age people an advantage when it came to hunting megafauna. Things like megaloceros, those big deer we saw in Ark as well, and mammoths and all kinds of things were much easier to hunt with those spear throwers. Thank you.
I know where to find one of your totems.
Ah, you know where to find a Sarentu totem. Brilliant, thank you so much for that. We
Look
will
at how this
definitely-
guy's holding the basket.
The basket.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
the
his
back.
head
Yes.
and over the head. Imagine it gets very,
Oh, wow.
very heavy.
I wonder, I think
Yeah,
it's
the
probably
stiff
held
neck.
in such a way that it's supported quite by the back, by the neck and in the back. And obviously you won't be carrying rocks around like this, but I think if you are carrying around little fibers and leaves, which he does, or they appear to be carrying, then that is most likely a nice way to carry it around. I never actually noticed the way it's being held on its
On the
kind
neck.
of around the head.
On the head, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I've accidentally done that a few times in my life. I like kind of having things just around my head resting on my back, so I see the appeal of doing this.
My neck would be stiff at the end of the day.
Yeah, it depends on what you are carrying. If you are carrying a lot of heavy stuff, then you don't do that.
Have you gotten the totem?
On the map, I do think it did pop up, but there should be a Taju tree or sapling around
Or
here.
sapling, yeah.
So we should be going for that. Get some skill points. Oh, it's up there, I think. Most likely up on the floating islands. These all floating islands. Yeah, Sarentu grounds. There should be some little Taju tree or sapling up ahead. Do we have any slowdown skill that would help massively with mid-air bow shots? I don't think you have any slowdown skills, especially in co-op. I've thought so many times about how a slowdown skill would work in co-op, especially with Frontiers of Pandora. I thought, okay, well, in single player it would make sense that you could have it, but I don't think it would work easily, at least in co-op, because how do you slow down time for one person but not another one? If both slow down, that could work, but then you have to both be ready to release the arrows at the same time. Where do we have to go? There should be something up that way. Okay, we have got to run this way. Voila, up we go. Little floating platform. Puzzles to solve, basically, of where to go. Whee! Okay, where is it? Oh, there we go. There's the Tarshu flower. This is a big one. We get an ancestor skill, it seems here, dear. And 2 skill points. Come on, where can I connect? Let me connect to Awa.
Just make sure I'm still going. I was a little distracted at a stage.
Oh, we get the eject skill. Okay, this is the one where if they are stunned, the amp suits, we can just punch them and get them out of their suits. Insta-kill them, basically. So all we need to do is stun them somehow, and then we can eject them out of their suits, because they can't breathe the atmosphere like we can. They've got to wear gas masks. At the same time, we just got 2 more skill points, so I'm going to still spec into the maker skill tree here, and I'm going to go, and I can't go for renowned crafter yet. I want to go for expert ammunition crafter, so I'm going to get expert forager, can craft 5 more cooking ingredients and crafting material. That's going to be quite nice to have as well. Okay, Hans says, yeah, I always thought Atlatl was kind of pointless until I used one. Oh, okay, so Hans has used one of those spear throwers. A major power and range improvement. Yeah, there's a reason why the Stone Age people use them. I mean, imagine coming up with that design, going, you know what, the guys with longer arms, they can throw further, so, you know, why don't we find a way to extend our arms one way or another? And as we come down, Little One has announced that she's also here. Cinnamon. Ooh, it's raining apparently because she is slightly moist. Hello, Little One. Say hello to everyone and say goodbye to everyone. Okay, Cinnamon. I'll have your dinner down below for you. Cinnamon. Yellow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, Nick fell down.
I'm okay.
And broke her crown, and Will came tumbling after.
I'm okay.
Where am I? Oh, there's a basket here.
Yeah,
What's the
luckily
loot?
I fell right where I should.
Oh, you did. Marvelous. I don't want to go up. I want to harvest. I don't want to go back up. I've never used the spear thrower, but the whole concept thereof is really amazing. Still want to know who the first guy was that came up with it. It's probably like an elongated process of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I think a whole bunch of people were most likely injured in the making of the first ones. Boink! This is so fun! Jumping up and down on the mushroom. One of my favorite things. And the way the ground lights up. Sorry, dear?
I jumped miss.
You jumped miss. You missed the big target.
See, I need an Ikran when I'm up high like this.
Yes. But the way the ground lights up here, like these are the plants that do this, but later on you encounter the ground lights up as you run. And those are because they are little glow worms. And not like with us, we call something glow worms, but it's actually just like a little, I think a larva of a firefly. We call those glow worms. But here we go. The ground being bioluminescent like it is as we run around here. That's actually a whole bunch of little worms living inside the ground that lights up. So, where's Nick?
Still coming down.
Okay, still coming down. Okay, there we go. There she is. So, as Nick runs around here, you can see the ground lights up. And those are little worms living in there, giving little, basically, oh shit flashes. As they go, there's some disturbance, let's flash. And even the plants do give flashes.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, the world is so beautiful.
I wish I could play in third person so I can see myself running.
Yeah, that's why you run backwards, to kind of look at the bioluminescence underneath you as you run.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone says the lever is a funny concept, but powerful when used well. Yes. Oh, I would love to one day. One day I'm going to make
Oh my word.
a little spear thrower and test it, but I'm not going to accidentally injure everybody around me. Because I'm not the most practical of persons, so it's going to be... I'm going to be familiar with the theory of how to make an atlatl, but I won't be necessarily the best at making one. Anyway, we should probably be doing something, right?
Well, Memphis is going to chill around you and accidentally, you know...
I'm going to be thrown on a rugby field, preferably not while people are playing rugby there. Otherwise it will be target practice, but anyway. There is a little camp down here. We can get to one of the little Aranahe clan camps somewhere up ahead.
We should get you an Ikran.
Yeah, we should. We should progress in the story so we can get the Ikran, yes. Then we can fly around nicely.
Yeah.
But oh, look at this. So beautiful, the fan lizards. I don't know how they don't get dizzy. They must have some kind of compensation measure. Maybe they actually don't have little ear bones, because the thing that makes us feel kind of dizzy, I think, is the movement inside our ears, in the little part in our ears there. Maybe they don't have that. They may still have ear bones. They may not have that ear-filled or that fluid-filled part in the ears that actually makes you orientate yourself correctly. Anyway, don't know how they don't get dizzy. It's a little miracle, and I think let's leave it at that. There we go. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. This way. Whee! Hello, little sandworms. Little Christmas tree worms. Boom, 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 boom. Oh dear, okay. I'm just gonna drop down onto the rocks instead of just dropping straight down. Are there any storm sky bamboo? No, none for us to harvest. Oh, there are some trails of viper wolves. We may need to get our bows ready. I ready my bow. One of our favorite sayings in D&D is I ready my bow.
So we had a D&D last night and it was Lord of the Rings
Yes.
themed.
So I think it was kind of a mixture between Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Rings role-playing game and D&D, which was marvelous. That was in preparation for the birthday on Tuesday. A good friend of mine, he was a DM, so I finally got to just play, not DM the session, which was a lot of fun. It's very interesting to come up with all kinds of ideas on how to overcome certain challenges in the game. Wait, where's the community basket? It should be around here, probably somewhere this side. This is the musical group, yes. We'll get back to this person in a moment. Just want to check here. Okay, they want Storm Sky Bamboo Shoots. I don't think I've got any Storm Sky Bamboo Shoots for you, unfortunately.
I might have if we get to the communal basket.
Don't worry, dear. I'll get easily. There are some things we can pick up here. Sulfur pods. And then let's hear what this person has to say while I also read the comments.
You might find this interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You are not the only visitor among the Aranahe.
You are
Kukulo
courting
Beige
trouble.
comes to trade with us on occasion. Where from is a mystery. Like you, she is a daring one. So take the opportunity to meet her. You never know how long she will be at Ikran Landing before adventure calls to her again.
And before we carry on, of course, it is time for Memphis to also say hello to everyone. Yeah. So here's Memphis, of course. The obligatory hello to everyone on the stream. So Memphis, say hello, and then you can carry on with your dinner. Okay. He's also a little bit wet, so it is definitely drizzling outside. It's not soaking, but it is. You can feel the little droplets on him. So yeah, it's definitely drizzling outside. So at some point, what's the time now? It's not time for the frogs to... Oh, it should be. The frogs are probably going to start calling again soon. The painted reed frogs outside will soon start calling. They, round about 6:30 with us, they start calling. So soon, it's probably going to start calling. I'm just full of Memphis here at the moment because we are heading into summer. He is shedding, and as a result, I've got like 40 grams of Memphis hair in my throat at the moment. Memphis, why do you do that to your dad? Anyway, let's see here. Hope they're allowed for bonding with various animals. So we'll be bonding with the Ikran at least, and then definitely with the dire horse. But I think the closest we can get to the bonding of other animals is actually finding ones that have got RDA trackers in them. We can take those out. So to some extent we will bond with some animals, but we won't be able to ride them or properly bond with them. We'll just have short little bonds with them. Let's see, do I have nothing else here to have a look at?
Oh, you're waiting for me.
Waiting for Ally. Why are we waiting for Ally? Oh no, it's just for the changing to daytime. We don't need that. We can see well enough in the dark. Let's see. I need to eat something. That's so that we don't have that bar at the bottom saying eat food. And then Itarun says, as a fruit grower, I'm interested to see if the game will include any. Do you mean any fruit or the growing of any fruit? Because fruit-wise, there are many fruit one can harvest in the game. What's that? That is limeberry fiber. May as well go and grab that. That is best grabbed when it is daytime, which it is not at the moment. So maybe
it's
we
a
won't be
hurricane
grabbing
now
that.
as well.
Is it hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, strong winds. We're running outside. We don't care. No storm sky bamboo though. Okay, anyway, we need to return to home tree. May as well run there because it's more fun to run. Right. And maybe on the way we'll get storm sky bamboo to harvest or something along those lines. Okay. Interesting, during if it's night but it's a hurricane, we don't have bioluminescence. Which is very interesting. There's almost no bioluminescence at the moment. And it's the first time I noticed that. And that means the bioluminescence is most likely to attract insects. And with there being a hurricane, insects will not be flying around. So there's no point in being bioluminescent because you're not going to attract any insects because they're not around. I never thought of that. That is a very interesting and random thought to have. Am I hearing RDA weapons firing off somewhere?
Yes. Up ahead.
Do you see them?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's time to save some more creatures.
There's a helicopter.
And RDA amp suits.
Yes, let's take them down.
Yes, this time around I'll try not to die. Shame, they're mowing down all the wildlife, the bastards.
Let's get them.
Yes.
There's 2 suits and a helicopter and another little guy.
Okay, little guy should be easy to get rid of, but the suits I'm going to take out with my heavy bow. You evil human.
Can we shoot?
Yeah, one's dead. Oh, I accidentally... There we go, thank you dear. I'm going to just shoot this little guy with the normal old longbow. Oh, okay, he just died. Running into shocky there. Did you shoot him with a shocky arrow?
Maybe.
Okay, that's why he just instantaneously electrocuted you there. Oh, hello there. Fine. You want to come and now attack us? Why?
Who's that? Where?
Scarabs. So they only have one weak point. These little guys, I really like their design, but sheesh, they are quite vicious, aggressive little guys. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, dear. There's another one here somewhere. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, run away. I'm not going to attack you if you run away.
I will.
If you come back, I will take you out. The scarab crawlers. Yeah, all young ones. So, oh, it's ruined. Why
What
is
are
it
they
ruined?
related to?
What are they related to? That's a good question. They have got kind of
Why
a...
are they ruined? That's weird.
Yeah, that is very weird. Maybe there was some kind of... Not in a toxic area, are we? No, we're not polluted, so I don't know why they're ruined.
I used normal arrows.
Yeah, I also shot the one with the normal arrow. Anyway, if we look at them, we'll look at them in a moment, and then we'll look at what on earth they could be related to. Just grabbing a whole bunch of supplies, spare parts, always great to have. Is there anything else around here? Normal ammunition, which I never use, so it will always be... there's a Titanothere up ahead as well, just FYI. It's a young one, but yeah, far above my pay grade. So I'm just going to stand up here for what it's worth. But if you look at the scarab crawler, wildlife gatherable, scarab crawler, it just says it's a hardback lizard. So it would be reptilian, and if we inspect it, you do see they stick out their tongue very much like a reptile does, but it doesn't have a forked tongue. So that means it's not one of the monitor lizards, because they will have forked tongues. They're not snakes either. Those all have forked tongues as well. But things like skinks, the blue-tongued skink, for example, will just have this flat tongue as far as I recall. So it's definitely a lizard of sorts. If they are taxonomically related to anything on Earth, they are most likely related to lizards. Hence the translation here, hardback lizard. Lacerta, that is a lizard. Durum tegus, tegus is back. And durum would be hard, so hardback lizard, hence the name Durum tegus lacerta. Although it should technically be Lacertus durum tegus, if we wanted to have it accurate. And hello there, Raptor Gaming. Glad you could also make it to the stream. Yeah, Raptor is here. So yeah, so it's a weird one. It's a lizard that has developed a shell, and not just one shell. It's got this normal shell, and then this extra shell that can cover its already hard shell. If we remove this top shell there, it gives me very much... It reminds me of some of the notosaurids, for example. I think it's an extinct group of ancient lizard-like creatures that ran around on the Earth, I think during the Permian period. So many millions of years ago, they were running around, and they had this body plan with a hard layer on top and more vulnerable below. But even this guy here, the only weak point here would be its spiracles, its breathing holes underneath its throat. And when it does its threat display like that, it very often raises its head and actually exposes its throat, which isn't a smart thing to do. And you only have one weak point, and then you kind of show that to the thing you are intimidating. But it could also just be that you are showing them that I don't care that you are here and dangerous. Look at me, I expose my weak point. I am able to withstand anything you throw at me. So, yeah. Interesting to speculate about it. Let's head to the home tree though, hey dear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't we blow up this helicopter? What if they use it again?
I don't think they will use it, but you know what, we can try to shoot it. I'm not sure whether it will actually blow up though. Maybe. Doing slight bit of damage to it there. And you know what? There we go. Brilliant. Thank you, dear. I was just about to toss a grenade at it. There. Be gone.
Yeah. Just in case they thought they can still use it.
Yes. Yeah. Just in case. It was for Justin. Just in case.
Yes.
Raptor says they used to have skinks as pets. Named there's Bruce Lizard. Like Bruce Lee. Which is, hello there, little
That's funny.
hexapedes. Lovely little sounds. They're so
I haven't killed the
cute little
hexapede
creatures.
yet.
Sorry?
I have not killed the hexapede yet.
Is it? I'm going to wait until we actually encounter a superior quality one so it doesn't die for nothing. I do, however, sense viper wolves.
Viper wolves and scarabs. Scarab lizard.
So there we go. I think I got the one. One's dead. So this is to just increase... okay. That scarab crawler just killed the one viper wolf.
I also shot one.
And 2 are running after a hexapede. Okay. Oh. However it is, a lot of them are dead. Or 2 of them at least are dead. So let's go and harvest, shall we?
Yes. I shot this.
And I shot the sheriff. But I did not shoot the deputy. Where is mine? Should be somewhere around here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Found it. Oh, there we go, there we go. Perfect, thank you, dear. So thank you for these gifts. We're just going to harvest the young viper wolf for its parts. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything else in the area. Nothing that I can see. Great stuff. And Itzarun also says the scarab crawlers look like flowers. Indeed they do. I wonder whether we have... whether I've got this one. I may already have it. If I don't, I'm going to get it now. For a moment I thought I was in third person, but it was just you swimming over. Straight past me. Okay. It does look like a flower, that scarab crawler. I think that's one of the reasons I like it. It's the vivid colors that it has. Perhaps kind of a aposematic coloration. Oh, there's the Titanithia again. I'm just going to... oh, there's a big one here as well. Just jump up. Come on, jump up. Let me get up. I want to get away from the Titanithias.
Oh, I'm not where you are, so I am coming.
Oh, don't worry, I'm coming to you, dear.
Oh.
I've got a whole bunch of supplies here if you do want to come and get it. Shell fruit, crimson mushroom, and Jotun eggs.
My pockets are... oh, stuff to search. I love going through other people's things.
Yes. Always rummage through everybody else's stuff.
Yes.
It's lizard like art. Oh, okay, not lizard, lizard. Okay, makes sense. Let's see, have I connected? I think I have already got this one, yes. I should actually just have checked my thingamajig, and yeah, my map shows that it is not here, so I have already gotten it. Okay, let's have a look. Does the game not have a mark feature? I can imagine it's so easy to lose track of downed animals. Yes, it is difficult. Sometimes what you will find is if you do use your Navi senses, you do see the outline of whatever you have hunted. So for example, there is... okay, there is going to be a dead one in a moment because that scarab crawler just killed it. And if you look there, you can see the outline of it. So you can keep track more or less, if you know more or less where the animal died, you can find it. But sometimes it's difficult. Like here, if it's so vividly colored, it's difficult to it's easy to lose track of this dead one over here. But
yeah,
you know what to look for, you can find them nonetheless.
Difficult to lose things in general.
Oh, here comes a scarab crawler. No, come on.
Thank
Stay
goodness.
away.
If you click right, then you see where your partner is. Otherwise, I would have... I'm gonna go and beat it. I want to hit it.
You want to hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you kill it with your punch?
Ah.
Viper wolf.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Got it, I think. Yeah, it's dead.
But this is probably ruined because no, yeah, it is.
Is it ruined?
It's because I punched it.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you punch creatures, it counts as ruined. You've got human fists here. You've got human fists. Just checking. There's the viper wolf is lying over here. You see, it's difficult. I mean, just looking at this, it's just in the thicket. So difficult to get or to spot. But the Navi senses will help you actually spot it if you know exactly more or less at least where you killed it. Okay, so interesting that punching them ruins it.
So don't punch them.
Don't punch them. You can punch the humans because you can't gather them in any case. Cannibalism is frowned upon. Except in Green Hell.
Yeah.
There it is sometimes encouraged.
Depends what mode you're playing, I guess.
Yes. Just trying to, there we go, to the left and down. Pristine and harvested during the day. That's going to be a nice little lionberry fiber. Cool. Just always have my bow equipped for when the pawpaw hits the fan.
I like to have my open screen, so I rarely...
I was just about to say, Nick likes running around, seeing everything, all the weapons holstered. There's a Jotun up there. So in my previous episode, that one of Friday, we did have a look at the Jotun. There's one up here now. Can't spot it anymore. And upon reading up about them, figured out that they are about the size of a big jaguar, basically. And they look
That's
like little
insane.
lizards in the game. Sorry, dear?
That's insane.
It is insane. They're like 2-point-something meters in length, I believe. Here we go. So here's one of the fruit we can harvest, the leopard palm. So called because you can see a whole bunch of little spots on the leaves here. Now, I wouldn't actually call this a leopard palm. This should actually be cheetah palm, because a leopard doesn't have spots like this. A leopard won't have solid spots. Instead, cheetahs have got solid spots. Leopards have a rosette type spot, which is the darker blotches with a black blotches with a darker brown in the middle. And so we are just, I think we've got to pull down. There we go. Pulling them down, that gives us a nice harvesting. And you've got to harvest all these things correctly for it to be of a better quality, to get better benefits and stuff like that. So Nick had an atlatl out there for a moment. A spear thrower.
Yeah,
You want to show people your atlatl, dear?
I accidentally changed my
So there we go. There is her spear thrower. And you can see here kind of a long curved part, and the spear slots in nicely in the front here. And then at the back here...
Let me show you.
There's something here.
What?
Something snarling at us. Unless it was my stomach.
Might have been. There was also the boom boom.
I thought I heard something snarling. Okay, it could have been them, yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, there goes my demonstration because you were dramatic.
Was I? Because I was dramatic.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a drama llama. If I were an animal, I would be a drama llama. Definitely. Anyway, so the curved part at the back there, of course, that's where the spear slots into as well, and then you just chuck it forth, and it flies a nice, great distance away, doing quite a bit of damage when it does hit the target.
I'm still struggling to use it.
Yeah,
I always miss.
It takes skill to throw it accurately, but with practice, practice makes perfect. But since nobody's perfect, why practice? Let's have a look here. The Itarun says that leopard palm looks like a cocoa pod. It does indeed, except that it is extremely juicy. If we have a look here, wait, character pouch. If we look at it here, Hunter's Guide. There we go. It's actually quite juicy. It's a fruiting pine tree. This is not a pine tree. Anyway, looks more like a pineapple plant, kind of, but also not. More like banana. Noted for its display of distinctive spotted leaves, the leopard palm thrives in hot and moist climates with watery soil. So they would do well in our garden, dear, in the watery soil. But carrying these fruits, they also kind of look like pepino dulces, these sweet cucumbers. Kind of resemble those as well. Very, very nice fruits, those. If these leopard palm even remotely taste like pepino dulce, they would be amazing to eat.
So the people are not very happy that we can't punch stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, they probably want us to shoot them and not punch them because they're our friends, I guess.
Also, punching is punching is an intimate way to kill.
Yeah.
Whatever you're taking. I see my food is full, my pouch is full. Anyway, I think it's possibly because it's more violent to punch them to death than to just instantly get them in their weak spot. Okay, Nefika, talk to us.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nefika said you
sent this forlorn miscreant to mother. Everything is a joke, as usual.
She said you're the best cook.
The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nefika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious
Okay. Now we're finally technically going to learn how to craft. Although, of course, I do know how to craft already. And we're going to come and craft a wristband, I believe I should.
We have provided for them since their flowers.
Thank you, Nefika. Please let me craft.
Are too many.
Okay. She's just rambling on.
Her energies on them.
So,
I think that child does her best.
I've got a waistcloth mod that I just picked up and
I should see you still have
Oh, yeah?
some nuts.
gorilla pouch. I don't know if you want any of
I should
these
like to
things.
see it myself.
The arm guard mod, I don't have any, so...
No, a waistcloth mod.
A waistcloth. Waistcloth mod, I've got one that does 8 RDA damage, or 8% and 5% wildlife damage.
Okay, this one is 6% wildlife damage only.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then I've
so...
got another waistcloth mod is 8% RDA damage. So
Okay, yeah, no, also worse than mine, which does wildlife and RDA damage.
do you want any of my fine items like tooth or hide?
I think I've got most of the things. Let me just quickly check what I need to craft. Craft new gear. Okay, it doesn't say what I've got to craft. Oh, let me just quickly go get a recipe. Because I forgot that I should be getting the recipes here from this lady over here, which is Koranu. Koranu's sleeves, that's going to be good to get. And Koranu's shawl and the waist strap. Okay, great. There we go. Now I've got better recipes than the normal old boring recipes we get to start with. Always, if you're playing this game and you've got a chance to get the recipes, get it. Let's see, I think I can craft this. Yeah, heavy hide, I've got Sturmbeast, heavy hide, and both of these will give the same health. So I've got a nice little one. I like the crafting mechanisms in this game, or the crafting method of using great materials to craft great stuff.
Do you want some of my hammerhead hide?
It's alright, yeah. I think for me, I'm going to play through as starting out, and anything I kill or can take down, I will craft with. Okay, but thank you, dear. Let's see, can I craft... Oh, I've got moss as well. Oh, Skyrock moss, I think I picked that up somewhere. Viper wolf teeth. And that's going to give me a nice little shawl as well. And equip it. And let's just see, can I also craft a waistcloth? Yes, I can. I've got a lineberry fiber and another tooth, and I can craft that as well, which will also be good. Okay, I'm almost level 5. Great stuff. Yeah, almost level 5. Okay. I think I've got everything equipped. Let's see here. Nefika is Itaru's favorite NPC so far. I like her. She's quite interesting character, that's for sure. Let me just throw away all my old stuff. Get rid of my past. And don't need gorilla shorts either. I'm gonna get rid of the dry RDA rations as well. They are pretty pointless. I can get a whole bunch of food made, and that will give me some buffs as well. Okay, I think that's it for that. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to get rid of. Okay. Everybody wants to punch stuff. Suddenly Boop asks, could you imagine having a massive Pandoran fruit tree in your yard? You'd need a forklift to harvest the fruit. True. I imagine even the leopard palm would most likely be the size of a small jackfruit tree. And those fruit would most likely be the size almost of jackfruit, which is massive already to start with. Can we get anything from you, lady?
What is it you need?
Oh. Itangi... maybe not lady. I don't know why I thought it was a lady, but we can get some nice bow designs here. Longbow and a heavy bow, I believe. I'm not sure whether we can craft it. Would be great to have a better heavy bow, any root and bast fiber, which we don't have, but branch and bast we do have. Almost ready to head out again, dear.
Okay.
Just want to make... I don't need the grenade arrows because I've got my grenade thrower, so I'm going to go with the venomous bow here. Just craft that. And if I equip that, I should... there we go, I'm level 5. Yay! Marvelous! Okay.
Catnut will make things
Now, what's our... talk to Catnut. Okay, Catnut is at the top there. Come on. And then we can finally get outside again and have a look at stuff. I think we should then be able to. Because then we need to go and find E2. Should we go find E2 then again? Or, well, soon we're going to find E2. Not going to talk to you
I
two.
am worried.
Ignore them.
You should be due.
We are going to go on the quest to go find or get an Ikran. Yeah, this is where we need to be.
Fika has had her way. Now you look more like the Silent who we remember.
Yes.
The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here?
Look at Nefika's side eye there.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then, helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
No.
Well, you certainly made an impression. Gatnat is not easily rattled. Be
Okay.
careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your
I just do it
seat.
naturally.
Pay a visit to the very top of our tree.
Aha.
Tahik is back.
Alrighty. We're going to go see the King Lore, and then from there we are going to, I think, go and get E2. And soon after that I'll have a little Ikran to fly around with. Let's see, bringing back the chainsaw in GTA 6, that would be an interesting one to run around with. I remember running around in GTA Vice City, I think it was. That was years ago, I was still high school, so that was pre-2007. I was running around with a chainsaw in that one there. Let's see, do we have any challenges here that we can
What
get?
is it you seek?
Let's see. Gather one canopy root of exquisite rarity. I don't think I'll be able to do that today. Sorry. Hunt one feral viper wolf using only an assault rifle. Nope. I don't use assault rifle, so I'm not going to be doing that. Hunt 10 feral thanators, not in 1 day and 15 hours, and cook 3 specialty dishes. So none of these challenges I can do. In 1 day and 15 hours, these weekly challenges will reset, and then in 15 hours, these normal daily ones will reset. And you can get these little beads, and then you can use those to buy certain cosmetic items, or you can get Bladewing moth wings, which we can use to upgrade, like for example, a superior quality crafting material. We can upgrade it to exquisite quality using the Bladewing moth wings. So great to get, but we are not going to be doing any of those challenges, it seems. Not now, at least. Where are you, dear?
I'm running outside here. I need one of those health,
There
or
you
2
are.
of those health things.
The health things?
Yeah, that you drink when your health is low.
Oh, Dapperfet.
Yeah.
That'll be close to water, most likely. They like growing close to water. Not sure why, since they are technically succulent plants, but yeah. Okay, so I can't do anything in any case
Okay.
without you here.
I'm on my way. Just say you can try again, then I can fast travel. Sorry, I got lost. You can try again, then I can.
No. I need to go to the top first.
Here
Okay.
I am. Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Right. Right, so Isarun says, I wonder if the main character's voice gets deeper and more mature as the game reaches the end. I don't think it does. I think there are a lot of comments about that on Reddit, for example, with people saying that he's kind of whiny. The male voice is kind of whiny. I don't think it changes as the game progresses, unfortunately.
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And
Shame.
with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. Kinglor are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back.
We need to talk that.
Wait, you don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahib. Here.
Okay.
I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
That line there, you helped me before, that's the line you choose your voice with. Just a little random bit of information there. Okay, so we're going to go find E2 again. And Itarun says, what a missed opportunity, of course, to get the voice to actually change as they mature. Unfortunately, yes. Would have been great if they actually did have that change as they get more mature. But before we move on with the quest, though, here we do have the chrysalis of the Kinglor, of the little... I guess they call Kinglor moths, but with them having more of a chrysalis like this. Although they call it a cocoon, this is more chrysalis like you have with butterflies, rather than a pupa which you have with the typical moths. This appears to be more of a Kinglor butterfly rather than a Kinglor moth. Either way, it's very interesting that it's actually a eusocial one, a eusocial species, meaning that they've got a queen, and then you've got your workers. And most likely the queen is the only one that actually lays eggs, and then the young hatch, and they will be fed by all the individuals that will be collecting nectar and bringing it... No, they will have caterpillars, although we can't see the caterpillars. Never mind, sorry guys. My mind's a little bit muddled up here today. So the queen will be the only one breeding. The caterpillars will be eating the plant here, and then when they mature, of course, they'll be going out to go and collect and drink nectar and stuff like that. But interesting that it is a eusocial species. I don't know of any eusocial moths or butterflies on Earth. No social, not to that degree, social butterflies or Lepidoptera. Okay. So we've got to go and find E2. And the Raptor Gaming says they wish they had a PC so they could play Ark Ascended. We contemplated getting Ark Survival Ascended, but then we decided to rather spend our money on this game.
I really miss playing Ark.
Yeah, playing Ark is fun, and we will definitely be getting back to Ark at some point. Possibly after our playthrough on the live streams of this. I think we should be playing a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved. Whereabouts are you, dear? Oh, okay, coming down. Okay. I think that's probably going to be the next game we then play. Let's see. Where on earth do we need to go? We need to first track the quest, I guess. The missing hunter. Get that on there, and there we go. To the north. Right, that way. Brilliant. And then, yeah, we'll see how on earth that goes, because we haven't actually played Ark in a long time. What have we been playing lately? We played a lot of Grounded, obviously. A little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. Nowadays, of course, we're playing Frontiers of Pandora, and here we are again running around in the bioluminescent. I think nighttime is my favorite time in this game.
Yeah,
for
mine
obvious
too.
reasons. When look at the bioluminescence lighting up as Nick runs through the plants here. That's so cool. Okay. Let's see. Suddenly Boop asks, are there any eusocial creatures on Earth that are not from the ant or wasp family? Interesting, there are 2 mammal species that are eusocial. Only 2 mammal species. I think all other eusocial species... Oh, no. I think there are also some other little creatures that the mant in Grounded gets its shooting web from. I think those are eusocial as well. It's more commonly found in invertebrates, so in insects and other invertebrate creatures. The only mammals we know of are the naked mole rat, and then in southern Africa the Damara mole rat, which lives in the Kalahari Desert. Those are the only two species that we know of that are eusocial. I'm just going to harvest this crimson mushroom since it is nighttime and it is raining. I think, yeah, nighttime is the right time to harvest it. But yeah, so the naked mole rat will live in a colony of 100 or 200 strong, if I'm not mistaken. They are extremely inbred, and for them it works. They're 90-something% inbred, but they are so inbred that over time all the bad genes have actually been bred out. So it works for them. They are basically immune to cancer, they don't show any signs of aging, and they are able to live in almost, or in extremely oxygen poor conditions. Yeah, so they are eusocial. They live in bigger groups than the Damara mole rat, which we have in southern Africa. Those would be in groups of about 40 or 50, and in that case they also have a queen, soldiers and workers, but those are the only ones I know of, at least, that are not insects and not in the Hymenoptera specifically, and the other little group I mentioned earlier. So hexapede tooth they need. We don't have any hexapede tooth, but we're going to give you the makeshift longbow because we don't need that, and we're going to give you some more RDA rations because I don't need that either. Let's contribute that for what it's worth. A nice way of getting rid of all the useless stuff we gather along the way. Give it to them, and then we get our clan favor, so we can spend it on buying a bunch of stuff.
I saw a storm glider fall into the forest.
Oh, storm glider. Yeah, we're not going after that. And then, yeah, also suddenly Boop says, guess termites are not in that classification. That's correct. Yeah, so they are in Latodia, which are the cockroach group. They're in that group. So you've got Hymenoptera and you've got Latodia, and then the other ones, which I cannot remember, little eusocial insects, I think they are also. Those are the only ones I know of. Wasps, Hymenoptera, bees, Hymenoptera. Yeah, pretty much like that. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some flies that are also eusocial, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I am sure Lure would not want us nosing into her business.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the Sky people well. We do not, and Lure does not. Perhaps you can join her.
Okay, so quest in the Shaded Grove. Thank you for what that is worth. Let's see, what have you got? Another quest, I assume?
I know why you're here.
And that is why.
Or to check on me.
Heh.
Etua sent you.
No,
she
she
wants
didn't.
to ensure I don't tell Katnat how she defies him.
Etua is just worried about Itu.
Just like a Sarentu. Eva the diplomat.
I hope so. One day.
Perhaps we need your diplomacy. We are not fighters, and I worry this time we went too far.
Okay, so Itu is in danger.
The Sky people creep ever closer, so we push back. It's just the three of us to stay out of sight from Katnat. Usually, it's fine. Exhilarating even. We get home, we celebrate. But this time Itu never did. He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps. It's too far without an Ikra.
Oh, don't worry, I will run.
Here.
I'm good at running.
Maybe he and Zolme are closer than you think.
Perhaps. He has a place at the stone pillars down the hill from here. There's a cave at the bottom of the cliffs.
Okay, that's where
Prepare
we'll be
your gear
heading.
Before you go. The Sky people move in packs.
Oh, don't worry,
And
we've
save
got our
yourself broken
grenade
bones by
thrower.
using the big leaves to break your fall.
The big leaves to break our fall. Yes, as in the movies, if you jump onto a tree with big leaves, it does reduce your fall damage. Actually, I don't think you take any fall damage whatsoever then. We are going to be heading just in that direction. And then just before we get back to the naked mole rats being eusocial, Hans does say that honestly Ascended is a bit of a scam. I agree. It's been a wild ride, pardon the pun, with Wildcard themselves, the developers, great, but the publisher Snail Games is, yeah, I can call him a whole bunch of names from what I've heard of how they are. And we're just going to break our fall here using the big leaves and take no fall damage whatsoever.
Jeez, I almost thought I was gonna die.
Is it?
Yeah,
Huh.
but I didn't.
Oh, I see a flamingo orchid. And I also see a scent trail of, what, probably viper wolves? Scarab crawlers. Okay, so we have to keep an eye out for those. Here we have an orchid that has a defense mechanism. Able to shoot spores at something that threatens it or creeps closer, and then they just curl up like that and try to protect their fruit. Don't do a very good job at it because we still found it. Now we can just pull it off and voila.
Look at me.
You're running around in the mist blooms.
Yeah. Now I'm painted.
Nice. Okay.
I still need Dapper Fit.
Oh, you need Dapper Fit. Okay. Yes. Let's see if we can find Dapper Fit maybe down below here. I'm just going to aim for the big leaves again. Oh, please, please, please. Yeesh, barely got it. Got the last one. That wasn't the great strategy to use, but I... hello, Viper Wolves. Found all of the Viper Wolves. There's one down. Two down. Hello there. Oh, I just exploded. How are you, dear?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so we got rid of two of them, and the rest ran away. They don't have the numbers to take us down, so they kind of retreated, which is great. Where's the other one that I shot? Got the one? Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Itarun says it's any plants, I'm pretty sure, not just big leaf ones. I'm not sure about risking falling into any other plants than the big ones. But yeah, it could be that any one of the big ones, big trees, could help break your fall. But I know that if you find a cliff face like that and they are big of these, what are they called, the canes, the shade leaf canes, you fall into them, it does say it's a huge tree with giant leaves that Na'vi have learned to use to slow their fall when traversing the forest. There are also fruit up there, right over there, fortune's fruit, and the higher in this cane you have, in the fortune leaf cane you look, you'll find the better quality right at the top. And the only way to get those top quality ones is to actually hover your Ikran above them and drop down. And just as you drop through, you collect all the fruit that are there. Which is quite fun to do. But yeah. I'm just going to grab some sticks to replenish my arrows. And then let's have a look. The big yellow flower from Jumanji. Oh yes, the one that shoots stuff out at you. It does remind me of that as well. The flamingo orchid deer.
Oh yeah.
Also reminds me of a monster that you guys fought, or a plant monster you guys fought in one of the first D&D campaigns I did, with those colorful flowers that open up and there's a little spike in the center that also shoots out venomous darts at you guys. That was also quite fun. Now there should be, there we go, there are some RDA there. They are level 4 and I'm also level 4, so I'm fine. Nick is definitely level 4. I'm going to eat stuffed mushroom. No, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go for fruit salad, which will give me extra health, I think, for the next 10 minutes. Which will be great to have as well. Not die as easily. However, also have my staff sling ready. How many amp suits? Just the one? Just throw it there. And... Booyah! No. And... No.
Nice, we got all of them.
Just snipe them with the longbow. Memphis's hair is tickling my nose here. Seems to be some poisonous gases there. Okay. Now this is his hideout, normally. And then this is the cave that they were referring to. It's a rune... Sorry?
How's your Dapper Fate looking?
A Dapper Fate is full. How's yours?
I filled it now.
You did? Okay, great. I think I've got my 2. I can only have 2 and I've got 2. Itarun says, even the smaller bushes can help reduce fall damage and you can upgrade the reduction in the skills. Ah, that's great. Good to know. I just try not to fall whenever possible. I think I got a new... No, was it a heavy bow grip? Yes. 6% weak spot damage. That's nice for the heavy bow. Nice and useful. And then we can start our investigation. So there's a bunch of dead RDA soldiers, and I think linking it with the broken bow.
We fought with RDA. Navi's were winning, but then their bow broke. Had to flee.
Okay, and suddenly Boop also asks, can you shoot the fortune fruit with your bow? Unfortunately not. I think if you were to shoot it, it would damage it beyond use. So I guess that's why you can't actually just shoot it down with the bow. You have to be daring and actually jump down. The lower quality one, you can actually get down below. You can just stand on the ground and
But what else?
do it, get it. But the good quality ones, you've got to jump down from above. I think if we link that with the food, with this bowl here.
Itu stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat.
Now, obviously, the RDA soldiers interrupted him. And then Zomi's head crest with this.
Fought in this cave. His headpiece snapped in the struggle, clawed its way out.
Okay.
They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave, but escaped up there.
Okay. Apparently you are speaking about what you are witnessing. What have we got there? That is leopard palm, that's alright. Okay, so now we can just follow the blood scent. And the screams in the distance. It's nice that one can just like jump everywhere in this game. It really suits Nic's jumpy playstyle. Come on. Just want to go down. Thank you. Okay. And there we go. There's the blood trail this way around. Okay, I think it links up here. No, this isn't the one we're supposed to be following. It's Viper Wolf, but that's the one we should be following. Okay. We have Viper Wolves up ahead here. Yeah. And those are superior quality Viper Wolves, or at least one. And that one is dead. Good. That one is also dead. I think those are two superior, those are two adults. We're in the middle of another major mission, and yet here I am just hunting the things that will hunt me. Hello there. Miss. I think that's another adult. Yeah. 3 adults, and you can see the coloration here, very vivid compared to the young ones we had been, that we were chased by earlier. So quite nice and vivid colors, and I think when they are properly mature, they are even more beautiful.
They're more.
I hear growls, but I don't know where it's coming from. Thank you for these gifts, though. As we just gather everything we possibly can. Could be another one somewhere up ahead. I think he ran to... Here we go, up to here. Yeah, this is also an adult. Okay, interesting little white spots all over it, or blotches. Okay, let's go to there.
There's some scarab crawlers, I think, but...
Is it? Okay, are we going to just ignore the scarab crawlers? We are going after the trail here. We can just jump there. There we go. That's going to be good. Oh, and there we go. A whole RDA base over here. Or bunch of people over here. And now I think we do need to protect Zomi as she takes out a whole bunch of RDA, I think. Where she gets attacked by RDA. So we're going to just quickly get more staff sling ammo here. and toss that at them. There we go, that should get rid of that one. There we go. That may help for that one. There we go. Oh, whole bunch of guys taken out there. Okay, we have managed to droids fire. Ah, well done, dear.
I just love shooting these mother stickers.
Yeah.
So one there.
Yep, got him. And I think there's one over here as well. Another mech suit.
Oh yeah.
Dropped in.
Yeah.
Ah, missed him. Okay, I don't have any arrows, so let's stand out in the open and craft. Oh, brilliant. That one's dead.
I actually want to go closer and see if I can rip him out of his suit next
Oh yeah,
time.
but he has to be stunned first. If you can get him with a shock arrow, I think, then you can.
Oh. But then you don't shoot him one shot dead with the shock arrow.
Yeah, if you don't shoot him one shot dead, yes.
I see.
Let's shoot that guy out of the... There we go. Brilliant. I think that's basically it. Itzaroon says, sling that poop. Yes, I sling all the grenade poop
Oh,
at
here
them.
come some more people.
Ah. It's just normal people.
Mm.
Just gonna shoot them with the longbow. Oh, okay, I got the wrong pin.
I think there's one more.
Yeah, there is one. I think he's dead now. Did you get him?
I shot him to that side, but I don't know if it was me.
Okay. Okay, but we should check on Zomi. Here she is. Hello, Zomi. Oh, okay, fine. Go away. We're just going to loot over here. And
I might have shot one of these canisters and that exploded.
Yes.
By accident.
Yeah, happy accidents.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you need to
yeah.
also be here. You need to be here, though. Okay.
Hey! Let me out of here!
I'll try.
Your hunting student.
Narentu! How did you find me?
Atua sent me to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I get some of my lessons at least. Now get me out of this place. The door is stuck.
Hold on. I'll try and fix it.
Okay. Think. Release here, but we can't. Yeah, suddenly Boop says Nick is a vicious predator. Yes. Indeed. And Itzaroon asked, does that mushroom thing you shot accidentally do damage? Could help in fights? Definitely does. It's quite useful. It doesn't kill us outright, but it would kill the enemy. Some of the weaker ones, it definitely would kill outright. So it is quite useful. Okay, Zomi. Don't worry about us. Easy girl.
Easy girl.
Easy. It is going to come up to you. And bye-bye. Okay. Oh, I need to properly just repair first. There we go. And then that is sorted. And then we just need to, I think, sort this one. There we go.
Yes.
And there we go. That should work now. Yeah, that is working.
I think that's it.
Just take it away. And let's see whether we can get... Okay, you need to come closer, dear.
So I was just looting there.
The loot lust is real. Down below, down below.
Hey, don't climb.
There we go. Okay, now we can open. Yeah, poor Zomi. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bond with an Ikran is strong. Alright. We are trapped inside. Why are we also trapped inside?
This metal bird is a trap. I'm sorry. I was
It's a
trying
trap.
to let you out. My Ikran. Zorme, is she still fighting? She helped me fight off the RDA. The sky
She is
people
strong.
separated us. Cornered me in here. I could hear them shooting at her, laughing at her anguish. They hunt without need. We should get out of here before more come. I must get to her.
We will. We will.
I tried those metal jaws in the floor, but they would not open either.
Okay. Let's just get this little thing sorted. Oh, okay. Ta-dan, 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 ta-dan. Okay, not too difficult a maze.
That's it.
Oh, here comes the fire.
Fire! Fire, fire, fire. Why is there always fire involved? Of course, now the door gets closed again. Okay. Onwards and forwards, I guess. Hey, you two, here we are.
Are you okay? We escaped the metal bird. A narrow victory, Sarentu. We must fly close to death to soar through life. That was too close.
Yep, agreed.
You have my thanks, Aranahe. It was Zome who saved us. She must be a legend among Ikran. Together we fear nothing. I saw that metal tear shoot her as she tore it down. I shall go now and tell it to her what she missed. You're injured. Let me help you. It's nothing. I shall call Zorme and be on my way.
Okay, now, of course, we need to look for Zomi.
I should never have left her. She's hurt and alone.
So beautiful, this archway, eh?
Zorme is strong and brave.
Yo.
We will find her. Together.
Moon Scarab.
You have not bonded, Sarentu. You do not know how it is. Tell
me.
A bond like no other. We fly as one. Think as one.
Probably that track over there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That is my deepest hope for you two. I think I heard her. That way. How did you choose her?
I see her.
She chose me. That is how it is. She trusted me. Now
There's E2.
I cannot lose her.
Okay. Okay, now we've got to
We should stop.
go find Zomi.
No. Zorme needs me.
And I can see she's right up there. Don't worry, Zomi, we're coming! Fine to come there. There we go. Okay, made it.
Itu, quick! I found her!
I had a lucky break in jumping on top of trees and everything. While we're waiting for Nick,
Yeah,
look at this beautiful leaf we have over here. This looks like some kind of bromeliad, and at that, Nick arrives.
I got sidetracked again. It's too beautiful here.
It is.
Oh, shame.
Time's on me.
What have they done to you, my beautiful?
Aww.
I am here now. Let me carry your pains on me. Let me help you.
Shame.
We have to go home, Zorme. You have to fight, so we can go home together. You are not fighting. You are supposed to. Do not leave me. Please. I am sorry. But we can save her, can't we? Return to Ewa. Until whispering winds lift us once more. Kindred.
So yeah, that to me is the saddest part of the game. thus far.
Would he be able to get a new one?
Too late, Hito.
He would be able to, but I think he is going to mourn.
I can do.
This is like losing a very, very close family member.
Yeah.
You don't want to replace that person soon.
Yeah.
You've bonded with this person, and yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah, Zomi was a beautiful, beautiful little Ikran. And just as a little side note there, that Kuru, or that ponytail basically, where you link up with the Ikran or with other creatures, that's the Kuru, and it's a way of connecting more on a spiritual level than just a physical level with something. So you can feel the emotions, you bond really closely with who or whatever you are connected with. So that's the function of the Kuru. And it's also the creature's connection to Awa, or the Great Mother, basically. Like Mother Earth. Shimmy flies we've also got over here, okay. I do want to check. We've got Sturm Beasts over there. And then we've got some kind of predator in the background. Okay, so on that very, very positive note, I think it is time for us to head back. No, where are we supposed to go for this quest? Home tree. Yeah.
Okay, shall we travel there?
I think let's fast travel. We've got lots to do still. So I think for now we'll fast travel and get on our way for me to also get an Ikran. Yes. Alright. Talk to Etua in the King Lorness, right at the top. I wonder... what's my pouch looking like? I need to put a bunch of stuff away. Or donate a bunch of stuff as well. And make some food as well, because I can. I think I've got space now for food. I'm going to mix lean meat and I think fruit. Because lean meat is going to make me get more attack damage, and fruit will let me... I think the mixture is a good one to get. I think so. We'll find out. There are some mixtures you don't want because you're going to just get useless slop. Like I think mixing fish with nectar, you don't want to do that. And something with mushrooms you also don't want to do.
Does it say useless slop?
It actually gives you food poisoning. It tells you that you're going to get food poisoning from it.
I haven't made yucky food like that.
Yeah, I think it only fills up 50% of your energy, and it doesn't actually give you any good buffs.
As I'm saying it, I get over-salted cheese. Ruined.
Over-salted cheese?
I mixed milk with fish.
Over-salted cheese.
50%
oh my
energy.
word. That's one way to get it.
Get reduced movement speed.
Reduced movement speed. So you become slower.
Yeah.
Well, in most games they'll be useful for escort quests when the people you are escorting are just uselessly slow.
I'm gonna donate that dish.
Yeah, donate it. They can give it to the slowest person in the tribe. Oh, that's so funny. Over-salted cheese.
That's ruining my milk.
So fish and milk, you say, will give you that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to donate a bunch of weaker stuff as well. Sort by combat strength. I can get some of my lean meat. I can just throw away.
I can't donate it.
You can't?
Nope.
Why not?
You can't get clan contribution for that.
Oh.
Because no one wants it.
They know how useless it is.
Salted cheese.
Oh my word.
And I'll just drop it on the floor there. They don't want it. They don't want to accidentally eat it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I can get rid of my normal Viper Wolf teeth because I have got 3 good ones now. Okay. Weapon-wise, this one is worse than my one. I'm going to donate this one. That one I'm going to donate, and I think that one I'm going to donate. Let's get some clan donations. Clan favor here. I see here your useless over salted cheese that you dropped. Okay.
So, Sandy Boob says, fish cheese, yum. Well, there are some people, I think I've heard about a dish or seen a dish where they do put fish in like a cheese sauce type of thing. Way back I've heard about it.
Cheese sauce, to some extent, I can understand that.
I can't really on fish. It's...
I don't know, it's mixing two of your favorite things, dear.
Yeah. You don't have to mix all your favorite things, it becomes weird.
I don't know, if I mix pizza and chocolate, I get a lovely combination. I love a dessert pizza.
No.
That was my favorite thing when we did all you can eat Panarottis back in the day.
Oh yes, I remember that pizza.
Yeah. Thursday evenings you go to Panarotti's Pizza and you can get all you can eat. Like, I think my brother took the cake though. I think he ate 18 slices.
Wow.
So it's basically 2 and a bit of a large pizza. I think my most was 15. And I then vowed never ever again. And 3 weeks later I was back. I ate some more all you can eat pizza. Where are you, dear?
I'm on my way, I just got lost.
Okay, yeah, just go up. Just head up. We'll be right up here. But yeah, I don't think fish cheese would be lovely. I think that is a waste of both the fish and the cheese.
Now that you say it, it might work.
No.
Yeah.
Fish with a cheesy sauce, maybe. A cheesy mushroom sauce.
Fish on bread with cheese, it sounds delicious. Slap some mayo on that.
I think I've had the cheese sauce with fish on bread. I think I've had that before.
Am I very... Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm just collecting stuff.
Sorry.
Because I could.
I was looking for Etua.
Shouldn't start talking about food.
We're in trouble.
Speak with me for a moment.
Karnat is here.
And anger speak for me before. And I dishonored your loss. Even though she is with Ewa, my beloved mate Asahe reminds me of everything that was taken from us. Her wisdom and kindness remain here, and in Etua. I see you and Etua walking the same path, and yet it takes her further away from me. She is like her mother, impetuous and headstrong.
She is the fearless Na'vi I want to be one day.
I held her, Asahi, as she died in my arms. She was fearless too. Where you see a risk worth taking, I see certain war and devastation. My people have lost so much already.
But if you don't fight, you could lose everything.
For a moment we saw the peaceful spirit of the Sarentu in you. But it seems they truly did die.
That's what you think. We will fight so we can run away. Yes, we should find Etua. Where should she be? Right outside the home tree. That's where we're going to look for her. Okay. We're gonna slide. A slippy slide.
Whee!
Slide. The things we do. It's fun. Okay, I think if we run down here, we can actually just run out instead of dropping down and injuring ourselves, dear. Okay. Oh, on the other side. We're on the wrong side of the tree. We've got to run all the way around the tree. It really is amazing the size of this tree. I mean, I think the largest trees we have on Earth are the kapok trees. And they would be nowhere near the size. I think this thing is like 3 or 4 times, even more potentially, the size of the kapok trees we have on Earth. There are some gatherers. Just want to check whether they want to give us anything. You got anything for us? No? Okay, fine. Don't give us anything useful. But I think with the lower gravity that's on Pandora here, they can afford to grow, and they're able to grow to this size. Same with a lot of the animals we have here. Lower gravity could result in larger creatures. There was an awesome documentary series, I think I saw it 2 or 3 years ago, where it's on alien worlds, theoretically, like on a big planet with heavy atmosphere, but with a low gravity. You could have like whale-sized things floating or flying through the air, kind of swimming through the atmosphere, or through the air, which is an amazing thought. Anyway, here we are, back with these two.
Our own Sarentu hero returns. Your ancestors will be proud. The hunters told me of Zome's needless death. Sky
Shanya.
people care nothing for life, for beauty. And they are the problem with the king law. I know.
What now? When your mother had that look, trouble followed.
You connect to the queen. She will show you what pains her. I tried, but could not understand what I saw.
She might reject me. I'm more sky people than Na'vi.
You are both. That is your strength, and why it must be you.
Your father might banish us all for this.
I know he is afraid for us, Nafika. But if we do not try, he will not have anything to protect.
That's true.
Glade of light is perfect for a meeting away from prying eyes.
Yes, I will escort the King Law Queen there.
Unfurrow your brow, my own. All will be well. A tiny sting, and when you awake, we will give you a reviving nectar Nixie.
A sting?
A sting.
The nectar Nixie will welcome you back. All who ask for sight from the King Lord Queen must gather nectar before the ritual.
Oh, yes.
You are more Na'vi than you know. Now shoo.
Now shoo. So blunt. But yeah, suddenly Boop says they would love to live in a massive tree like that.
Yeah, me
Imagine,
too.
Hey.
Me too. That's why we're growing so many trees in our yard.
Imagine one day when the apocalypse hits, we just build a tree fort in our yard. In all the trees.
Because we can't live in our house then?
Who knows? Who knows? Just because we want to, we can build a tree fort in our yard.
I'm not going to wait for the apocalypse. I want a tree house anyway.
You want it now?
Yeah, when the trees are bigger.
Yeah.
When you and I were older, we'd just sit in the tree house, play some games, and
That sounds lovely.
drink some wine.
Yeah, that does sound lovely. Okay, we've got 1.5 kilometers to run. It's gonna be a long run, dear. But
Are we
interesting
gonna
that-
go get yourself an ikra now?
Soon enough, yes. First, we need to go and collect some nectar. Gonna check whether there's any place. No, there's not really a place we can travel to that's going to be much closer. Might as well just run there. But interesting with this home tree of the Aranahe clan, being hollow inside, I don't actually think they hollowed it out. I think it was hollow to start with, and they moved into the hollow tree. It's most likely due to the age of the tree, the heartwood was attacked by fungi, which broke down the central column of this tree trunk, and that then results in this hollow stem. And you can see a similar thing with certain oak trees, for example, with the fungus dissolving some of the wood, some of the dead wood, and then it actually gives that tree strength. Because, and there you are, okay. Because then it bends in these strong winds rather than trying to bend and snapping. Anyway, so we've got acrid pods, that's going to be nice to get, and then we get some useful something from these gatherers as well. I think. Oh, a sulfur pod. Okay, thank you so much for that. And another acrid pod. Okay. What am I hearing? I thought I heard... Oh, yeah, storm beasts there. Okay. And dire horse. Okay, that's alright.
Look at that little...
But I'm hearing a trapped animal.
Yeah.
It's right up here. There are no humans around, but there is a trapped one. Why are these two Na'vi up here not helping this poor creature?
Yeah.
Shame. There's a young one as well. Shame this. Okay, we're gonna release you, okay? Don't charge into us. Thank you. Bye-bye. Off you go, little one. Just gonna put my bow away so I don't accidentally shoot him.
Yeah, we'll make them cry.
Anyway, so as I was saying, the oak trees, for example, with the fungus breaking it down, it does help quite a bit to protect the tree from against big storms. Okay,
How
so
sad
I hope you don't have... I hope you've got all your dapper fed, because this one is polluted.
Isn't this just horrible?
It is. I think we need to head further in.
Yeah.
There are these guys as well, shooting the wildlife. Evil guys.
You're gonna die.
Yes. Soon. Viper wolves are being mowed down here. It's not a Yoba, guys.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna go boom for you. Okay, you already destroyed that one, okay.
I shot it.
Listen here. And hopefully I don't actually destroy the poor creature in the thingamajig there. Oh, thankfully you destroyed them, okay. But it's dead as well.
The creature?
Yeah.
I didn't shoot it.
I think they gunned it down. Most likely, shame. It was another young Sturm beast. Damn, everything mowed down by these sky people. A gorilla shirt. Okay.
Gorilla ankle guards. Do you want it?
Ankle guards, have you got?
Yeah, gorilla ones. Or don't you want my stuff?
Oh, you can give me the ankle guards, that's fine. I don't have any. It's going to be nice, thank you. I don't think I've ever actually picked up ankle guards. That's nice. A bit of health. I got another shirt, which is far worse than the one I've got. Okay. We tried to save the wildlife, we could not. Unfortunately. This was another young one. No, an adult. Ah, but ruined. Ruined by these sky people. Beware the exploding pods. Something up ahead. Is it a bellsprig? But I think whatever it is, we most likely can't get it. Yeah, it's a bellsprig, but I think it is polluted. I think it is in the polluted area. Yeah, bellsprig polluted. Okay, so we've got to clear the pollution first.
There's some viper wolves.
Is it? Where?
Where all those other animals are. Where are you?
I hear them.
Oh.
Oh, right up here. Okay, they're avoiding me thus far. I'm just gonna keep my longbow equipped, just in case. Yeah. I think let's run to the spot where we need to collect nectar, so we can find out that it's polluted. And then we can clear the pollution. And have a light genocide again.
Because we like it.
Sorry?
Because we like it.
Yes. I'm just gonna take a quick swim in some polluted water. Because why not? You know.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was just about to say, clearly you are also in the polluted water now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, should be another 250 meters. Just always keeping an eye out to see what's happening. This poor little guy is polluted. Shame.
I would not have liked this game if it looked like this.
Yeah, no, imagine. We like vibrant colors. We don't like this aesthetic. Okay, I think we should technically be able to find it.
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Priya might know what to do. Hey, Priya?
What's up? Oh, crap.
What?
I spilled my coffee. I mean,
Hey.
coffee's generous, but anyway.
Yeah. So, I've reached a patch of forest that's heavily polluted. It's stopping me from getting the nectar I need.
Let me see. Yep, there's a facility near you. You'll have to check it out.
Okay.
Stop the pollution and the forest should clear up. Sid will help you do it quietly.
Okay.
I'll go check it
Perfect.
Dropping the coordinates now.
So let's see, where is it?
Will be heavily guarded, so prepare before you go.
I think we are as prepared as we are going to get. Gas Harvester Alpha it is. Okay. 750 meters there. We're going to take out a nice big outpost now.
Are we going to try to do it silently, or...?
We are going to try to do it as stealthily as possible, yes. But I don't think we'll be able to do it stealthily.
Yeah.
We're going to try. Definitely going to try. Suddenly Boom says, yeah, the polluted zones look awful. I give you a quest to clear the mining camp. I don't even know where the mining camp is. Oh, shame. Even the little hexapedes are dead and bleached.
Yeah.
And I think this is technically like acid rain as well falling over here.
Luckily, we don't slowly lose health as we are running around in this place.
Yeah, I know. We should, technically.
Technically, or
we
even
should.
swimming in that water.
Yeah, I know. But imagine trying to clear the polluted zones and you're just constantly dying because the polluted zones are horrible.
Very slowly.
I see towers and silos.
Sounds like a gas mine.
Something is attacking me. What on earth is attacking me?
Oh yeah.
What was it?
I don't know. It's something there. It's definitely plants.
Yeah, I don't know what plant was there that could attack me like that, but I lost a lot of health there.
Huh.
Okay, so what we've got are a whole bunch of exosuits. Okay, I'm going to try to hack as many of them as we possibly can.
If I'm reading these plans right, you'll need to disable the towers and the gas storage facility.
I'm just gonna go after you.
Yeah.
Silently.
Technically, if one really avoids everybody, you can also take them out without any problems. But I don't foresee that happening. I don't think I'll be able to hack this from range from here. No, it's too far away. Ish. Okay. We're going to try and get it as stealthy as possible. However, guys, however, I don't foresee it going as you may think it will go.
I like chaos anyway.
Yeah. And you know what? If we don't get all the goodies, then that is how that is.
Just let me know who we are shooting.
I'm shooting that guy there. He's dead. Next up is this guy on the right-hand side.
The big one.
Yeah, he's dead. However, it's alerted that guy there, who's also dead, which has alerted that guy, which is also dead. Okay. Leave no witnesses. That went better than anticipated. Okay, technically there's a whole bunch of guys on that side which we're going to try to avoid for now. We're just clearing it from this side. I know one can hack the guys to disable them, but I think we're going to first do the turrets. So I think before we go and disable this tower here, because I think that's going to draw a lot of attention, let's sneak. Well, we don't really have to sneak too much, I think. But let's move along here to get closer to the wall so that I can go hack that turret and just disable it, because we don't want it coming after us or shooting after us. Okay, the question is just, can we get a clear shot at it from down here? This is over there, okay. Need to be here, I think. No, where is it? Oh, it's there, okay. Oh, so close. Okay. Just gonna hack it. I don't know how it doesn't see me, but I'm not complaining. There you go. I'm gonna execute the hack. It's disabled, so this one is down.
Awesome.
Then there is another one coming up, which we're also going to just disable. You can disable it without fighting, but very hard. Yeah, I'm going to just try and not be seen as much as possible. And if we succeed, then great. If we don't succeed, oh well, it is still a lot of fun to take out a lot of people in these outposts. Execute this hack as well. Just disable that turret. Another one down. There's a guy walking right above us, which we don't want seeing us. Just going to keep on sneaking
You can
around
see how he
here.
can't see that his turret. He's not very good at his job.
No. No. He's not the best. Use the wires or cables to stay on high ground. I didn't even know there were wires and cables in this thing. I've always been on ground level. Interesting. Okay, so there's another turret over there and another person walking over here, but they can't see us, so that's fine. Just have to keep an eye. Where's that guy that was walking around? He's walking away in the distance. Okay, so we're fine on this side. We can jump over. Sneaky, sneaky. Here's another turret coming up. And I think there's also a door. No, okay, never mind. There's a door here, but it's closed, so that's fine. Fine by me. Come on. There we go. And hacking. And there we go. Little
Imagine they
maze.
open this door now.
Sorry?
Imagine they open this door now.
That'll be bad.
Surprise!
Yeah, if they were to open that one now, I would just very quickly try to hack the one suit and then just try to disable it, and then you just punch him out of it. Use the eject skill.
Okay, so you can disable the suits with the...
Yes, with this as well.
Oh.
There's another turret up ahead. And then I know there's probably going to be a suit. There we go. There is a suit walking around here as well. We're going to just have to wait for him to go back. Technically, we should be able to shoot him with a long bow. Or short bow. Heavy bow. Like that. Did we draw attention? No. Doesn't look like it. Great stuff. Okay. Another one dead.
More the merrier.
Yeah. Indeed. Okay, so... I think this one I need to go all the way around. Yeah, there we go. And execute it. So another turret down. We're just disabling all the turrets as we are moving around. Let's see. Anyone that can see us here? No one, I think. No, I think we are quite fine making our way across here. Just going all the way around, and at some point we're going to jump in over the wall and just get rid of everyone. Anyone up on the top here? No, there is another turret coming up. The enemies don't spot you if you are on the cables. Interesting, even directly beneath you. The problem is I will always just try to take people out, and the moment I shoot them from up there, I think they are going to spot us.
I'm probably gonna fall.
Oh, and there's that as well.
I will fall right into the cesspool.
Yeah.
And then Will's gonna need to come and save me.
Yeah. Here we go, okay. Come on. Okay, great stuff. I think this is the last turret. Which will be great. Execute.
I think there's another one up ahead. The last one, yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the last one. Okay. Oh, that one is technically exposed. It really should be seeing us. Thankfully, I don't think it is going to.
You can have the best technology.
No. There is another guy just beyond on the other side of the wall here. Big suit. But I think it's hopefully going to just avoid us. As we hack its mechanical comrade over here. Right over here. And off we go. Execute hack. Okay. There's a guy walking above us. Then there is one combat exo, which will be one shot, one kill. Two other guys. Another armored suit, and another armored suit, and another guy way on the other side. Alrighty. Now, this is where the fun begins. Which is going to be interesting. It's code for... This is where the pawpaw hits the fan. Nobody up on the top at the moment. There is a guy that can see us. There was a guy that could see us. Leave no witnesses. The idea now is, I think, to pick off anyone that we can see that's away from everyone else. Technically there's a guy way on the other side which we won't be able to get. Another guy way on that side which we also can't get. There's a guy up there. This is going to be the challenging bit now, I'm afraid. Extremely exciting watching us sneak around, guys. Let's see.
How do we get in?
Well, there we snuck past on the other side, past the open door.
Oh, okay.
One can, I think, jump over as well. What was that? You didn't shoot me, eh? No, you couldn't have shot me. I don't know, something just went past me there. Weird. Anyway. That guy I don't like. Oh, he's actually an easy one to take out. Okay. Technically one can try to get over here.
Yeah.
And then there's a suit on the left hand side there. Ooh, there are also guys right up on the other side of this crate. So after all the sneaking, I foresee a bit of interesting things happening now. Ah, this is the one with no armor for the pilot. So he's dead. Another one down. That one is armored, the pilot. This one is armored. That one, I think, hitting them in the weak spot takes them out. One is seeing us. Okay, now they've seen us. No alarm for you. No. As long as they don't raise the alarm, they can't come after us. That one is calling the alarm. No! Don't do that.
Okay. Crisis averted?
Yes, crisis averted.
Aye.
Shoot everyone that has an alarm signal above their heads, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. That was so close. Okay. And another one bites the dust. What have we got? I think we've got one suit left.
Can I shoot that suit?
Yeah, you can shoot him. If you can shoot the pilot, one shot, he's dead. There is another guy way on the other side, though.
The suit is out.
Oh, is it? Brilliant.
Yeah.
There is that suit, and I don't think I'll be able to take him out silently now. There is one guy on the other side that I can see, and I think that is all there will be. There's the one suit, and two guys. There is one walking up on the perimeter as well.
Can take the suit out, maybe.
Yeah. The guy is out. Okay, he'll be coming out in a moment. We can just get him in the weak spot like that.
There we go.
And then there's one guy. One guy on the other side there. I think that's it then.
Yeah.
And hello there, Mr. Cheese! Welcome to the live stream as we are sneaking around trying to take out our first base completely stealthily. We've got one guy left.
He's inside.
Somewhere.
I think he's inside.
He is inside, indeed. Okay, so he's on the inside there. if we can just take him out, we will get the best loot we can possibly get from this event, from this place. Just keep an eye out, just checking that it is the last one that is left. I don't see anyone over there. We've just massacred everyone on that side. That is just this one last little guy that Nick is looking at. He's right above you, eh?
Yeah. I actually want to get a clear shot.
Hehe.
There we go.
And he's dead. I just saw his little red light blinking out. Okay, so that means we should be able to clear this now without any issues. Because we have just killed everybody in sight.
Nice.
And even the ones that were not in sight, they're also dead. Okay. Oh,
you died.
Goodness.
You died. Everybody died.
Everybody died. I can't believe we did that. Like, wow. Let's hope it works further, or continues working. We need to now go to the towers.
There's still a suit on that side.
Yeah, it's an empty suit, I think, is it?
Are you sure? It's got a little bulky up.
It's got a little arrow, but I'm pretty sure it's just an empty suit. I'm just going to shoot it nonetheless, but it should be an empty
It's
suit.
probably an empty, yeah.
Yeah. I think one of the normal guys could technically walk in there and climb into it.
I see.
Yeah. I'm just going to shoot in any case because I can. It's fun to practice on inanimate objects. Yeah, it's also destroyed now. Okay. Now.
I closed something up on this side.
Okay, you did. Marvelous. Thanks, dear. There should also be something on this side that I can close. Hello there. Just pull this lever. Yeah, suddenly Boop says stealth check nat 20. And as for any remaining turrets, Itsarun, I think we've taken everything out. I think all the turrets around are gone. Which is actually great. I can't believe we did that.
So, if you jump on the barbed wire, you do get hurt a little
Yes,
bit.
you do get some damage. And, wow, okay, so there we go. Oh. We have to, yeah, suddenly it's daytime. Sure. Well done, dear.
Yeah, you too, with your stealthiness.
There were two guys that tried to raise the alarm, but they did not succeed. Oh. Okay, so now we just need to go to the loot. And get all of the marvelous loot. As soon as the game decides to actually load, come on. There we go. And life returns. This is extremely rapid recovery, of course. In nature, it moves at a little bit slower pace.
This is a different world.
It is a different world.
Maybe they do live in a different speed.
Also, the higher the rainfall, technically the faster the area can recover. There we go, here's the loot. For me, I've done most of my rehabilitation work that I've been involved with, was with the arid Karoo in South Africa. And there it really moves at a snail's pace. It's a semi-arid, kind of desert environment, so it takes a very, very long time for anything to happen.
Pandora's air quality decreasing for months. And now, finally, it's getting better.
I've got better gorilla
But it's a good start.
things for you now, yeah.
Is it? Marvelous.
Ankle guards.
Oh wow, cool. Thanks, dear.
38 health. How does yours look?
For my ankle guards, it is 20 health.
Okay, so here you go.
Marvelous. And we've got a shotgun, dear.
Nice.
Although I won't be using the shotgun because I use only Navi weapons because they are so much fun to use. Okay, lying on the ground. Thanks, dear. So let me just pick it up. And then just change to those ones. Does 8% RDA damage instead of the 8% wildlife damage as well. But more health is always good. And I've got gorilla ankle guards as well. Let's see if it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. I also got it now.
Oh, same.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The exact same, yes.
Huh.
But I guess you have better ankle guards. Eh?
Yeah, so you can keep it.
Arm guard mod. Oh, I don't have an arm guard mod, so that 10% weak spot damage is a useful one to have. Some more spare parts, always good. And I think I've cleared almost everything out, except I can search the duty roster of the RDA. So we can use that with Solek and get some extra equipment from him as well. Okay. Right. I guess we can have a look and see if we find any other useful loot around the base. I don't really think there'll be much.
No, not really.
May just be an extra few spare parts here and there. Some ammo which we don't need because we didn't use ammo, we just use arrows. Oh, here's something to pick up, a little report, an audio log. Defoliant report, that doesn't sound good.
On the topic of our current ground clearing methods. While I appreciate the settlement director's concerns
it's a long thing to read.
of defoliants prior to the mechanical removal of the heavier vegetation, I can assure you this poses no risk to our future human
Okay. The guy just basically, Mercer just went to like, okay, yeah, we know we're going to remove all the plant life, but it's alright because nothing bad will happen to future people living here. Which is nonsense. So what? What about all the wildlife and all the animals and plants and stuff here?
If I was to work here, I'd sneak out and go play in nature.
Yes.
Take off all my clothes, all my RDA clothes, and just run around.
Frolic outside.
Yeah.
Nothing there. Okay. I think we've pretty much got everything, I guess, in here. He says as he runs past another thing to collect. That is full. Okay. I think, you know what? I think we can go to Home Tree.
Okay.
And tell them what we've done. I think that's what we need to do now. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we need to collect hive nectar.
Oh, I've traveled on...
Oh, you can travel back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you can travel back to the gas harvester alpha. Oh, there's also something else. It looks like something like a bell sprig or a Taju sapling or something of the sorts. Let's see. Suddenly Boop says, oh, it would be cool to find a primitive simian animal native to Pandora. I wonder what a giant six-limbed bioluminescent primate would look like. That would be quite cool. I think the closest we can get to that is the Prolemurus, or the early lemur. Oh. You know, if you wanted to go with a big boom, this guy would have been the one. There's a rocket launcher. Where are you, dear?
I'm coming back in there.
Okay. Let's see what happens if I shoot it up in the sky. Whee! It just goes wee up in... Oh, there we go! I've got fireworks! And I think the wildlife suddenly just went quiet because I've been shooting fireworks.
Hey! That was almost me.
I know. I saw you running.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was fun. I'm not sure whether you can also pick up the thingamajig here, the rocket launcher. I don't think so. It was in this chest.
No.
Okay. Next one you have to pick up this little achievement for that.
Where's that going to be? At another
the
facility?
next one we do.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Why have I got a shotgun equipped? I don't want to have a shotgun equipped. I want this equipped. Is that okay?
Are we going to your marker now?
Yes, to my marker, because there's a Taju sapling or something of the sorts up there. So in terms of the simian, to get back to Suddenly Boop there, the Prolemurus, or however you want to pronounce it, that would be the closest we can get, I think, to a primate, apart from the Navi, of course. And I think they are also bioluminescent, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, how do we get the vine fiber? Shut down. Can we harvest it to shoot you? Yes, we can. Oh, look at that. I've never been able to harvest the vine fiber. Now I know why. I need to shoot it first. Okay. That's cool.
I think it's in a cave here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Let's see, there's something...
I also don't have this one.
Around. Here, okay, there's a Taju sapling. Up ahead. Somewhere down below, yeah. Most likely is a cave of some sort. Where would that cave entrance be? That is the ultimate question. Maybe up ahead here, dear. Looks like there could be a little cave in this rock formation. Yes, it looks like it is.
Where?
to your right-hand side. Follow the cliffside. You'll see where I am. A little bit down below. There we go. I see you. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I found a cave.
I think we were looking for this one and we couldn't find it.
Yeah. Well, we have found it now.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Look at these thorny...
Yeah, the bone thorn, a plant that can sense danger and use its thorn to repel nearby threat. Reminds me of a mimosa or something along those lines. In Afrikaans we call it kreekie roer my nie, which means herb don't disturb me. Basically, very, very, very rough translation, which if you actually touch its leaves it will close up. It's a defense mechanism against insects like grasshoppers and stuff like that. In this case it's just a far more violent defense mechanism. Okay, how's this one? It's also still fine quality. There's some ripper wasp. Oh, it's forest hive. Oh, I thought it's wasp nest, but this is actually a hive of the bees. So there should be some bees around here. I think these are actually little guys flying around. Even they are bioluminescent. The forest nectar comb we got. So we got some little bit of a nectar. This reminds me of those beehives you see in Jungle Book, for example, in the live-action remake, where it's like these plates of honey that you see, or plates of beehive hanging around like that. But yeah, as we mentioned earlier, eusocial creatures, like the kinglar moth/butterfly we have in the game here. These little guys, the bees, obviously are eusocial as well, with the queen, workers, and soldiers. Checking to see if there's anything else to harvest. Not that I can see. I wonder how fatal this is to walk into. It does a bit of damage, but...
The mushroom?
No, the bone thorn.
Oh.
Yeah, if you stand there, it pokes you. Okay, yeah, it does quite a bit of damage. Okay, I need to eat something because otherwise I'm gonna die. I've also got something inedible. Moldy egg fry.
Oh, how did you manage that?
I do not know. But I apparently made moldy egg fry at some point. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, we need to go to that spot to go harvest some more nectar. The swamp nectar. The different types of bees in different biomes. Oh, hello there, little helicoradians. I will never get tired of these little guys popping into the ground and then waiting a little bit, no vibration sensed, and then when they think the coast is clear, voila, just coming up and unfurling after a while, and then as soon as they realize that nope, it's not safe, they pop back, like when Nick runs through them. They go, ah, and they just go back into their little place. Oh, these are little fireflies also flying around here. Hiding now that we've come into this area. Oh, there's Dapperfet here if you need, dear.
Nope.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. Then we can continue. As I was saying, different bees in different biomes. Obviously, these little guys are living in the swamp. We'll be feeding on different swamp plants. And then the ones in the caves and the forest, those will also be different species. All of them eusocial, so maybe very, very closely related as well. I don't think there's much difference. Their hives, very similar in appearance. All of that, they look like they could in fact be very, very closely related. Okay, so we should be looking for some beehives now. What I see are Sturmbeasts, young ones. Yeah, 2 young ones. And a beluga flytrap and another young Sturmbeast.
I think they're hanging underneath these rocks, maybe.
They should be hanging under the branches. Yeah, they should be somewhere around here. There's a crimson mushroom that is superior quality. That's always good to grab as well. And it's nighttime, so we get the best ones. Oh, there's a viper wolf as well. If it comes for us, then we're going to attack it. But there is a little hive that we can hopefully harvest. Can we harvest it? Come on, it's so far away. Can we not? We can't get to that, can we? No.
I'm wondering if I'm seeing the Bladewing Trail circle.
Oh, there they come. Stop it. Stop it. No, listen guys, this is not nice. I'm going to have Nick the Beast shooting at you.
Where are they? Where are you?
Right where I am. We're shooting them as well. There's another one.
Don't
Yeah,
make me
warning
come
shot.
down there.
And last shot. I think there's one running away, and I think that was the last of them. Sorry?
Where are they?
I think they're mostly dead, except for the one.
Thank you for these.
Even in death, they're still bioluminescent, eh? Greenish eyes, which is interesting. So you can see there that they've got two sets of eyes, the main one and then the smaller one. As with most of the animals on Pandora here, they do appear to have two sets of eyes. What's running here? Is it a Sturm Beast? Yeah, probably. And then even in death, still a little bit bioluminescent. Now I wonder whether the bioluminescence here is due to a symbiotic creature living in their skin, so a little bacterium or something along those lines, or whether it is actually producing a chemical reaction, and that results in the bioluminescence. A lot of animals will be doing that. A lot of them do feed on bioluminescent bacteria and then actually store them in special photophores, I think it's called, little storage organs.
Thank you.
I'm not sure exactly how a lot of the bioluminescence in the animals here work. Anyway, I did find another hive that we can also raid. I think this is a Ripper hive, Ripper wasp. We don't want to raid that one, no dear, that's Ripper wasps. If you are standing under, I think you're going to be damaged if you get too close to those ones. This one, on the other hand, that is a swamp nectar that we can get. I think we need to pull up for this one, yes.
Got it.
Great stuff. Okay. And now we just need to go to the Glade of Light, which is right up there. And on the way, we can actually first get another Navi outpost or camp along the way. As we are heading into dawn again. Interesting that the Viper Wolves are actually bioluminescent during the nighttime as well.
Yeah.
You would expect them to try to remain hidden. Maybe. This is, I think... No, I thought this is the root that burns you. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, you would imagine... I would think that they would try to remain hidden during nighttime, but maybe they're not hunting. And maybe when they are actually hunting, they then shut off their bioluminescence.
Something weird just happened.
What kind of weird?
Well, I was doing some maintenance. That filtration system has me on edge. And also, have you ever noticed actually that when I...
Priya, the weird thing.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, likes rambling.
I tried to reach a part I needed, but then Nora comes over and he's like, let me get that for you. And hands me the thing.
What did you say?
Nothing. It's kind of froze and smiled. Anyway, it's been really helpful lately. Even to humans.
Maybe he's just getting used to you. I mean,
nice.
You're not so bad.
Yeah. You're right. I'm glad, though. Anyway, I'd better go. Call if you need anything.
Cheers, Bria. I'm gonna give the moldy egg fry to the poor Navi. Nope, cannot be marked for clan contribution. They don't want my bad food either. Okay, fine, I'll give you RDA food, and if you don't want my bad food, take the RDA food. Okay. And in that case, I'm just going to drop the moldy egg fry in the puddle over here.
Someone wants to talk to us here.
Oh, okay. I'll be on my way. Okay, there goes my moldy egg fry. Where are they? There we go. Okay.
Many of us have been curious about another strange sound.
A strange sound.
Is determined to find it by any means. I
Hmm.
last saw her scowling at River's Run.
Okay. So there's a sound of night. Okay, I think I can just craft myself something more to eat here. Just gonna go for Viper Wolf, lean meat, and crimson mushroom. Let's see what we get here. Always hum when they're cooking food. Nice touch. Okay, meat and mushroom skewer. Okay. Great stuff. Now, I think, let us head... Actually, I think there's another little thing on the way. A bell sprig on the way. Also, something else to this side. Let's just quickly check what is to this side, because if it is another Tarshu sapling, there's going to be another skill point.
Yes, that would be great.
What do you guys want to give us? Something.
You like to cook.
Yes, we like to cook.
Find this ingredient useful.
Probably like hexapede. Yeah, hexapede fatty meat.
Damn, I was too far away, I think.
Is it? Can't you also talk to them?
What?
No.
Sprained my ankle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, so let's have a look and see.
Oh, superior fatty meat, yeah.
Okay, nice. We've got something up ahead. Can we see what it is? It is a Tarshu sapling.
Nice.
That's going to be marvelous.
Also one I don't have.
Is it? Wow,
I think
nice.
so. Because I'm getting that circle.
Okay, be careful of all the boom boom things, the gas pods. It's also below us, so we need to get into a cave here. I think it's...
Probably underneath a tree, yeah.
Yeah, it's right over here. There's a cave here.
Ah.
I'm just gonna aim for the mushrooms and go boink. Yeah, always fun. I once saw a mushroom that's very, very similar to this. Not nearly as big. I mean, it was only about the size of a 5 rand coin, so about 1 inch in diameter. And it also wasn't this flat. It was actually quite round, but it had a little hole at the top. And if you squeeze it, it squirted out this puff of spores, like a poof. And I don't know, that's one of my fond memories of mushroom watching.
And we used to do that puff balls that you eat with the stick.
Oh yes, I had that in my latest video. I actually put a little short clip of that as well, but I need to put that in a short as well. Because that's always fun to do when you're out doing data collection. You come across eucalyptus trees, you almost guarantee that you're going to find some of those puffball mushrooms as well, or those puffballs, and then you play cricket with them. You just whack them, or baseball with them, and you just go poof. Always fun. Hello, Cinnamon. Cinnamon just standing up next to me going, meow. Your food is on the other side, little one. Oh, it's almost done. Come. Yeah, just need to point out to her that her food is here. She can just eat it. Oh, I just fell down again. Oops. Right. Are you pushing me up? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. We could just jump up again and out.
Wait.
I thought you were pushing me up. I thought I saw you be underneath me.
Nope.
Oh, where are you?
I'm just here by the sapling. Have you touched it?
Oh yeah, I've touched it, yeah. Let me have a look at my skills. Oh, I've got 6 skill points.
I was also looking at my skills.
Okay. I'm gonna make double crafting of base ammunition. And I'm going to get...
that one.
Sorry?
I was looking at that one.
Yep. I'm going to get Renowned Crafter as well, so now the crafting experts will give me some more of their best materials. And I think that is about it for what I can get here
Do you think the amount of skill points we can get is only enough to like specialize in one?
I think if you get all the Tarshu saplings, you should be able to get everything.
Ah, okay.
And hello there, Zen. Welcome to the stream. So they say they're also playing this game right now. It's an amazing game. We've been playing it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun to play. Currently, I am. So they ask what level are we on. So I'm just starting out. I'm level 5 at the moment with my combat strength. Nick, your combat strength, you are quite a bit higher, aren't you?
I'm level 10.
Yeah. So Nick's level 10. So her character from a higher playthrough of ours is joining me at my base.
There's some RDA there.
Oh, is it? Wonderful. Let's go take them out. So Nick is currently my bodyguard, just in case things go south.
You don't
I
need
know
a
that
bodyguard.
Oh, there's a Jotun climbing up the tree here again. Just climbing up, and away they go. Man, so fun to see them. Okay. We're going to take them out as best we can. I'm not sure whether they've caught... I don't think this is one of the ones where they catch animals. Which means I can use my favorite one. I just see Nick sneaking through the undergrowth there.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you, but don't worry.
Look at them.
I'm just watching them and checking to see whether I can perhaps get 2 for the price of 1. With a nice staff throw. Unfortunately, it seems most likely not. I don't like these exosuits, so there we go. Just go boom! And boom! Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, fine. I'll take cover behind the tree here. Got that one. Who else have we got? Oh, Nick's already got rid of the other ones.
I shot 2.
Great. Great teamwork here. Marvelous. Yeah, this is one of the ones where you can just get a whole bunch of supplies. Which is always great. Haha. Okay, let's just see if there's anything else to get here. I don't think so.
Back here.
Oh yeah, some more spare parts. That's also good. I'm going to just not pick up the food here. I can make my own food. I'm a grown-ass Navi, I can make my own food.
Do you have an arm guard mod?
Let's see, an arm guard mod. I've got one that does 10% weak spot damage, yes.
Okay, 6% elemental resistance.
Yeah, I prefer the weak spot damage one.
Think we can blow up this helicopter?
One way to find out. I don't think we can. Because it doesn't have it's got no red bar, but you know what? Let's see. No, we destroyed all the trees around.
Yeah.
But we didn't actually destroy the thingamabob. The helicopter. Okay, so no. Not yet, at least. Okay. So in that case, we've got how many meters? 560 meters to run. Ooh, I love these trees. So these ones, the puffball trees, this is actually a surprisingly important tree in on the moon of Pandora. Just beware the poison breath mushroom above you as well. So these trees are what we call keystone species. And keystone species are species that if you remove them from the ecosystem, it results in an entire ecosystem collapse. Their removal results in other species going extinct in the area, or completely, and those species going extinct results in other species going extinct, and this results in what we call a cascade of extinctions. Basically a domino effect of extinctions. And the reason for this is because if we go into the Hunter's Guide, they actually are very good at purifying the area. They absorb toxic gases from the atmosphere and sodium from the soil. So if they are on sodic sites, areas rich in sodium where a lot of plants cannot grow, they take it up and then they make the area hospitable for other plants to grow. So it's quite possible that this spot, this puffball tree is growing on, was actually a very, very salty soil. And if it weren't for them in the area, and probably with quite a vast network of roots, I mean, there's another one over there, you often find them in these little clumps. If it weren't for them, very few plants would actually be growing here. So the sodium accumulated here from higher lying areas, most likely leached out of the soil, moved down the slope and accumulated in this area, making it a sodic site. And very few plants are able to grow under those conditions. It's like taking seawater or salt water and watering your plants with that. It's going to die. But that plant there, the puffball tree, makes or removes the sodium, making the area hospitable for other plants. So it's quite cool. It's a plant that we don't, and when we see it and it goes boom, 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 and that's fun. But there's another Jotun. Just move behind there. Okay, let's gather the flamingo orchid here, little spine fruit. Supposed to be during the rain, but that's alright, we got it. Spineberry fruit. We're getting closer and closer to our objective here. So let's see, Zen says they got the honeycombs from the tree, so now they're going to make the honey nectar. Marvelous. We're actually going to go make the honey nectar as well. Now that's our next objective here. Our objective is for me to get an ikran today. And I think we should be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There
It's
is
only 9
something...
o'clock now.
Sorry?
Only 9 o'clock now.
Oh yeah, we've got another hour to do that. There is another bell sprig up here as well that we can also get some extra health as well. Raptor Gaming says they still miss Bob.
Yeah. Maybe we come across another version of Bob.
Yes. Don't worry, in Friday's video I think Bob makes one more appearance, because Friday's video is going to be that one where we attack the mantis with the feathered spears in Grounded. So if you watch that one again, you can relive Bob's triumphant... Oh, Bob didn't do much there, but he was there.
Bob didn't do much, but he was there, you know.
He was there. Where are we supposed to go? Somewhere up there.
Probably up there.
Yes. Right, up we go.
Oh, here's a fire.
Yes. Okay.
We'll call his Ikran Bob.
I don't think Bob is an option. I will call my Ikran Katir, because that's standard for me.
Well, why don't you go be 10 years again?
Maybe.
Left my own. Did you bring the nectar?
Yes, yes we did. Where's the queen of the King Lormoth?
There will not be calm if Gatnat discovers our...
We're sneaking out, we're like naughty children.
Is it going to hurt? No!
We enter your welcoming arms at one with
Notice the sting there. Oh, we are probing in.
Guide this.
That I think must have hurt. Zen is running at the same place that we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a fun game. And now we get to, for the once, I think it's the only place, or thus far that I know of, that we can play as an animal. And we are 2 King Lord Queens.
Oh, the queen.
Whee! Beautiful. We just have to keep just going in the right direction. But interesting, the King Lord moth here with a stinger. I don't recall any moths on Earth that have a stinger. There are many insects, like certain ants. We've got the red driver ants, for example, that the fertile ones that leave the nest to start a new colony, they actually look like they've got a stinger, and they will imitate larger, more dangerous species, and they will pretend to sting you, but they can't actually sting you. But of course a lot of ants will sting you, but these ones, the red driver ants, they're about that size when they leave the nest to go start a new colony. They look like they've got a stinger, but they don't actually. Have you seen those ones, dear? Those big reddish brown ants that look like they want to sting you.
Oh yes, I've seen them.
Yeah, the red driver ants. The actual individuals are only a few millimeters in size, the normal ants. But these allets, the flying ones, are massive.
Sees an RDA facility, but doesn't know what it is. The queen wants to find more flowers.
Okay, we can't go that way, we've got to go this way.
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
Disturb her.
I was going the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. I need to go this way, I think.
Agitated. It's confusing.
Nope. I am very confused, yes. I probably should go down here. I've gone everywhere else. So the idea here with the seismic pulses disturbing the insects, that, yeah, it most likely would disturb a whole bunch of creatures that are using echolocation to move around, or sonar, or anything along those lines to move around. I mean, you can actually see the pulses. As it happens, you can see the pulses, and that, there we go. That would be extremely disorientating for a whole bunch of creatures. Feels harsh,
It's like
yes.
that where they wanted to do the bombing in the sea for oil.
Yes.
What did they call that again?
Can't recall.
Fracking.
Fracking is more like in the Karoo they were going to do. It's like underground drilling and then exploding. Well, I think you're thinking about like seismic charges. It's similar, I think, to fracking. Very, very similar.
It pushes the Keylor back.
It would disorientate all the whales in the area, and dolphins, among other things.
She doesn't know how to get them away. The queen sees the shadow above.
threatening the swarm. She's showing me that there are more balloons. The RDA facility. It's sending a signal to the balloons. The king will grow weak. The queen must hurry. Find a safe place before the swarm dies.
Insecta is waiting for me.
This game sends such a strong message about how humans can just
Stuff up the system.
stuff up nature, yeah.
Yeah, indeed. There are many interesting themes in this game that I'm really glad they brought in. And environmental destruction is definitely one of the core messages of this game.
Yeah. I only see now that you're blocking your Christmas tree at the back with your mic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone can now still hear me, but I'm just moving it slightly.
Got a little Christmas tree going.
Yes. Maybe if I
And I think
move
they're
it slightly, we'll see.
Eat this. You have been on a long journey.
What did the King Lord Queen show you?
I saw the Sky People's facility looming over the forest. It's
Okay.
sending out a signal to the devices in the sky. That signal closes the flowers, stopping the King Lord from feeding. This forced them to the shelter of Home Tree. But the devices can only be reached by air.
I'll shoot the floating devices down, every last one.
Yes.
That won't be
I'll
enough.
help.
The signal is coming from a Sky People base at the stone pillars. But I think I know how we can disable the sensors on the floating devices.
Then you must fly with us. But you'll need an Ikran.
Yes, I will need an
is
Ikran.
an honor only Katnak can grant. And he will not.
The King Lord have shown the Sky People to be the source of their troubles. He has to listen this time. I'll gather the hunters. Their bows will be ready to help save the King Lord. Nafika will meet you at the base of the Rukri.
It is time for you to soar, my Aundu. I will bring Ito. It will comfort him to see you make the bond.
We'll meet at a high place near the Rukri. Let our arrows fly true when we descend on the Sky People.
What if I don't make a bond?
You shall still have honor, my Aundu. They shall sing songs of how an Ikran tossed you from the rookery. First, you must connect.
Oh, Nishika is fun.
She will prepare you for the Ikran bond.
Okay. So suddenly Boop says Bobkran. I should call my Ikran Bobkran.
I like Ikra Bob.
Ikra Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, so informally it shall be known as Ikra Bob. So Raptor Gaming, we're going to have Ikra Bob as
A
as our
subtle
Ikra.
remembrance of Bob, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Then also Itzarun says, remember the pulse beacon thing they used in the movie to catch the sea whale? That was such a sad scene. That was difficult to watch. In the Way of Water in the second Avatar movie.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, that was so
I
sad to
remember.
watch.
Oh, we watched it the other day.
Yeah, but it's necessary that they show things like that in movies.
Yeah.
Not to
and
desensitize, but to show people that, listen,
Yeah.
this is what's happening.
And it's true that Suddenly Boop says it's more common in games lately.
Yes, the exploitation or the
message of I thought it's the
they say that
message.
exploitation seems really common and accepted in gaming lately, yeah.
Oh.
But it's
Well-
true. There are some games, and that's why that interview I had with Richard Moss was
Yeah.
last year. It was last year,
I
eh?
think so.
Yeah, last year there was an interview by an Australian journalist that included a little section on me and An Ecologist Plays. That was when I haven't even had 100 subscribers yet, and I think we're very close to 900 at the moment. But they did an interview specifically on how the gaming scene is actually changing, and including more of an environmental message, and how people can, like for example, this channel has the ability to, and I'm just gonna go boom. Where channels like mine will have the ability to communicate with people specifically about this, and how games like Frontiers of Pandora will have the opportunity to actually communicate to people why it's important to conserve nature and how we are stuffing up the system. I found that was quite cool. That was by Bank of the West, if I'm not mistaken, from the US, that approached him to write that article, and then he wrote it, and he just looked for, I think, An Ecologist Playing games, something along those lines, expecting to perhaps find a video, and as in his words, and then he found the whole channel. Specifically about this, which, yeah. But before we carry on, I mean, look at this beautiful plant, the beluga flytrap. Oh, this thing must be like 10 meters high. Something's attacking. Oh, it is scarab crawlers. Listen, guys, we've been through this. I don't appreciate you attacking me. Listen, you also want some. Fine.
Practicing my
Two dead.
thingy.
Is there a third one? Yeah, running off. Good. Run away, Stanley. Be free.
Thank you for
And don't come back to attack us. We're appreciating plants here. I think we got everything there. Maybe this one... I can't harvest everything, or did we harvest? No, I think we didn't harvest this one. Okay, great stuff. So let's see, yeah, Raptor Gaming says we got 899, so close to 900, yes. And Itzaroon says they've been around since about 500 or 509, yeah, it's been a while. It's been taken quite a while to get to the point where we are now, but so close to 1,000 subs. We'll get there. I was hoping that we'd get to there before the end of this year. Even if we don't, that is perfectly fine. I'm just happy to make content for you guys. And speaking of making content, look at this beautiful beluga flytrap. So, as with a lot of these guys, obviously it's a carnivorous plant. I hope the Hunter's Guide at least says that. Yes. Highly colorful drug-shaped head and trailing petals, a carnivorous plant. It attracts insects into its tall, waxy funnel with a sweet sap within. So, a few things to unwrap here. First of all, notice where it's growing. Swamplands. Very similar to where you'll find Venus flytraps in Florida and other marsh-like environments. A lot of carnivorous plants, pitcher plants for example, will be growing in wet places. In South Africa, here in the southern part of South Africa, we've got sundew as well. Sundew plants, they grow in moist soil. Soil which is generally very acidic and therefore poor in nitrogen and phosphorus. And the plants are supplementing their nitrogen and phosphorus by catching the insects. And as you can see here, if I'm just going to remove away and you just, maybe I should actually have my arrow there to point. There, this part you can kind of see, it's a leaf that is rolled around to form a tube. This is a modified leaf. It's not actually a flower, this is a leaf that is forming this hood. And inside, there would most likely be some kind of nectar-producing little nectaries, basically, nectar-producing glands, which will be releasing nectar. Insects are drawn to it, and you've seen the size of the insects flying around here. Big insects, moon scarabs potentially, those sized insects will be attracted to it. They will land, they'll start drinking the sap, they will slip, and they will fall into this tube, which is filled with a liquid that then drowns the insect and slowly but surely digests it as well. And then they'll have special glands in the leaf here, in the inside of the tube, that will then basically suck up the insect juices.
So there's dire horse pitcher plants here as well.
Yes, dire horse pitcher plants. These, I don't think they actually are carnivorous. Abundant nectar. Although related to other tubular pitcher-shaped carnivorous plants, dire horse pitchers are not carnivorous. I figured they wouldn't be. These things are filled with nectar rather than digestive juices. So we are being attacked by something. Viper wolves, I think. Whereabouts? Where are you? I know you're here. Are you underground? Are you in the rock? Don't know where they are.
There's another type of either a sapling or a...
Oh, they're running around. Another sapling.
I don't know, sapling or a Starshoe, whatever. You know, the circle making.
Oh, I
thing.
think that's a bellsprig, most likely that's up there. But yeah, these pitcher plants, they are actually filled with nectar rather than digestive juices. So they are trying to attract pollinators. And most likely, their pollinators would be things like dire horses rather than insects. They're attracting large herbivores to come and drink nectar. And there are some animals attacking you, and that'll be the viper wolves. A whole pack of them.
I'm just standing here, minding my own business. Hey, I'm gonna punch you.
3 dead.
Oh,
I
me
think
the
that was the whole
backup. I
pack.
think you're more.
Thank you.
Sorry?
I think you're more the backup than I am.
I think you can afford to be distracted. I've got to focus the whole time on you're not dying at my level. Yeah. Raptor Gaming says, been here for over a year. I really appreciate you guys. Sheesh, like, it's amazing to think that you guys have been with me for so long. And it's, like, I remember just starting out, it was 2.5 years ago. Just starting out, like, had 40 subs for, I think, a year. And then this time around, last year, hello Sturmbeast. This time around, no, a year and a half ago, I reached 100 subs. And then last year with Grounded, it really started taking off. Yeah, some with Ancestors, I got some subs there, and then with... I just missed that completely. And then with Grounded, I think that really helped the channel to take off quite a bit. No, okay, I'm just gonna go... I can't go up, can I?
No, me neither.
Okay, it's one of those ones. Refusing to let it... It's not working.
There's one.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump up the cliff face here. Actually getting distracted though, but we are getting distracted for bell sprigs, which is a worthwhile distraction. Whereabouts is that? Oh, it's a blade wing trail, never mind. No, we're not going to go for the blade wing trail now.
What's a blade wing trail do?
It's those little moths that you follow.
Uh,
And then you... Okay, my stick pouch is full. I can actually craft more arrows though. So now I can take one. Great stuff. And then we just go and follow the instructions. Or the marker, sorry. Sorry, dear?
You busy? I want your...
I'm always busy, Priya.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Priya, what are you doing?
It's knock, knock. You know, you just say, who's there? All right? Like someone's knocking on a door. Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there? I know it's you, though.
No. Okay, just play along. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Water. Now you say water who?
Water who?
Water, you doing telling jokes. Don't you have more important things to do?
Imagine trying to tell...
I'm still here.
Or to tell people who have never heard knock-knock jokes about knock-knock jokes.
Come on, help me prove a point.
It's great, Priya. Definitely the best knock-knock joke I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I am telling her you said that.
We're making progress. We're getting to the rookery. It should be in these high-lying mountains. A lot of birds, for example, will nest along cliff faces. A lot of raptors in South Africa. Some of our largest raptors, not the largest ones, but some of our largest raptors will be nesting in cliff faces. Things like Vero's eagle will be nesting up in cliff faces. Some like our crowned eagle, which is like Africa's version of the harpy eagle. They, however, will be nesting in trees, building massive stick-shaped or stick nests in big trees. But the Vero's eagle will be nesting up in mountains, on cliff faces. Things like a lot of vultures, like the Cape vulture or Cape griffin, they will be nesting up in cliff faces. And it makes sense that things like the Ikran would also be nesting up in cliff faces. Look at those Titanotheres. Oh. Still some of my favorite creatures to see in the game here.
I love these things to make me run faster.
Oh yeah, the mist blooms. Really, really so much fun. I kind of imagine it like a minty fresh scent hitting you and then you just feel energized and run faster. Itzarun says they found the channel because of Grounded.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Grounded's been a big part of the channel.
Yeah, I think the most people I got from one video was that stink bug video in Grounded. I'll never forget the time I uploaded on the Friday, and I think that Saturday afternoon we were just chilling with my sister and my brother-in-law, and then I said, whoa, I've reached like 400 views for this one video. And then the next morning it had reached 1,400, and I just couldn't believe that. That was, yeah, that was a surreal experience, that's what that was. And the Raptor Gaming says, Raptor, my people. Yes. So, a Raptor Gaming, you've got to make a nest or a house one day up in the mountainside, on a cliff face. I guess we've got to pass time. Suddenly Boob says, just wait till we break out the dad jokes, now we won't know what hit them.
Yeah, it's even worse than the knock-knock jokes.
Yes.
I am not sending you to your doom. Go on. Trust me, my young.
That's what you said about the King Lore sting.
Oh, that sting wasn't bad. Like, come on.
Yeah. I used this with Zormi. You find a bond as strong as ours.
Thank you, E2. Appreciate it. I see you. And I say goodbye for now. So let's... Oh, yes.
Our hunters always say, do not look down.
Yeah.
Just to heed their wisdom.
Okay, okay, we'll do so. Okay, so now it's just a case of following the path. And I think this mission just shows the amazing lengths they've gone to make an immersive platform experience. Like, not just a linear little, you've got this clear route, you're just running. You've got to find ways to get across, like the mermaid's tail over there, which is also a defense mechanism. That mermaid's tail plant there, with it flinging you up, is a way for it to make sure that nothing eats it. Now, with me having said that, I'm sure that there would be some insects that would, in fact, eat it, and specialize in triggering the defense mechanism first, before they actually start eating the big leaf.
But it is quite a cool mechanism, eh?
It is.
Fling your... Like the one thing that wants to eat you away.
Like, I can just imagine a little mouse, for example, nibbling on here. Nyam, 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 nyam. Ah!
Yeah,
just
right into the cat's
launched
mouth.
into orbit. Off it goes. Oh, look at these little guys, the fluttered flowers. Before we head up, I mean, look at this. This is amazing. An insect, and I think this is very good camouflage for being amongst flowers. Like we have the orchid mantis being well camouflaged in things like orchids. This brightly colored thing, little insect, would be very well camouflaged in brightly colored flowers, even with its long tail kind of resembling like a spur, which you would have in a whole bunch of flowers. Things like orchids very often have got spurs that would be where the nectar is produced. So these little fluttered flowers are mimicking that. That's just beautiful. I think there's a bellsprig to that side that we can get. That if we run along here, yeah. There we go, there's a bellsprig. More health.
I've got it, I think so.
Most likely. Just check where it is. There we go, there's Nick. We're just going towards you, running, jumping, and sliding because we can. Oh, it would be marvelous to be as agile as a Navi.
Yeah.
And the music in this level. Oh, the music.
I slowed down for you.
Thank you, E2.
How did you get up here so fast? Ha! I spent my childhood climbing these mountains. I know all their tricks.
Being a child and playing here.
Yeah.
Body, not yet in spirit.
Aww. See, of course, if you know the environment, you really would have an advantage over everyone else that comes into an area. So we're just going to hold to soothe. And for some reason, I thought you're only supposed to move forward when it says move forward. And so I would, yeah, like lose everything the whole time. But anyway, like I couldn't get the dire horses or the Sturm beasts to just stand still. With removing the RDA tracking equipment and all those things. I could not get it right.
I hope so.
And then eventually realized that you've got to just keep on walking. You're not supposed to walk and stop and walk and stop. On the other hand, I am going to stop for a leopard palm here.
There's also cute things flying around here.
The which things? The flutter flowers or?
No, it's also
little insects like these little guys up ahead here. They resemble damselflies. They're most likely predatory creatures like dragonflies or damselflies. Most likely would also have an aquatic larval stage.
They look like little froggy faces.
They do, eh? They do. Okay, we've got a few things.
You'll never guess where I am right now.
Oh wow.
They didn't spoil you in one of their dive hats, did they?
So gorgeous creatures.
I'm climbing the Eastland Rookery to be chosen. At least, I hope I get chosen.
Seriously? Right now? You're doing that right now? This looks crazy,
Yes.
right? Are you scared?
You're not helping.
You have to tell Nor. He'll love it.
I would be terrified.
Better get a footstool.
It's very far to fall. I would not in real life, even remotely, be running around like this. I would be like just crawling, if even that.
Tippy-toeing.
Yeah, again, if even that. I would struggle to even tippy-toe. But games let us live out our most outrageous fantasies, like not having a fear of heights.
Oh, now I have to... Where am I? Where are you?
I'm this way?
Even get there. Huh.
Here comes Nick.
I get lost.
Yeah. So be gentle when you're running away from me. Okay, I suppose we've got to jump onto that. My mouse just did a weird thing and almost jumped in completely the wrong direction. Imagine that, like, whee, off we go. A long drop and a sudden stop.
Yeah.
The drop won't kill me, the stop would. Bad joke.
I pointed out it's a bad joke, is it bad?
Yes. Dads have to point out that they're making dad jokes. Otherwise, what's the point of making the dad joke?
I fell off here the first time we did it.
Oh yeah, but wasn't that because of lag?
No, maybe, or I just accidentally sidestepped, I don't know.
Could also have been. There's some stuff to collect here.
Oh yeah.
Always raid whatever is left for us. Something on that side, I don't know what. Anyway, we are supposed to be shooting stuff from this side. Shoot that. And we can follow that vine to show us that we've got to shoot. Oh no, we've got to touch something up here.
Yeah.
So this is also a carnivorous plant, the gateway lily, and it actually has a whole bunch of little buds that we are touching over here. There are quite a lot of carnivorous plants in here, and it makes sense because all these areas would be poor in nutrients, especially nitrogen. Growing on rocks is not an easy thing to do, so very, very few nutrients in rocks. So yeah, makes sense a lot of plants are carnivorous here.
Except if you're a tomato plant. If you're a tomato, then you grow in the rocks.
Yes, but you know what? Believe it or not, tomato plants are also carnivorous.
Oh yeah, true.
They do kill insects to eat. I think we've taken the wrong route here, wrong turn.
Oh.
But tomatoes, in case you didn't know that, tomatoes slightly carnivorous, but not in the sense of like a Venus flytrap or a sundew or a pitcher plant. Instead, they've got all those little hairs all along their stem, and those hairs will trap a whole bunch of little small insects, which will die and then fall to the ground and decompose, releasing the nutrients. So in essence, the tomato plants are fertilizing themselves by killing insects, which is just amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So let's see here. So I've got a few. We're missing a few things here. What color will Bob Crun be? That is a good question. We'll have a look when we see them. We'll see the options. Itarun says, LMAO, what a great mouse sound for the mermaid tail where I went, Raptor Gaming says, I dare you to get a pet orchid mantis. Well, we've got a whole bunch of mantises running around our house. Like this morning, we got one in, where was it? On the mushrooms? No. On the... Did you fall down?
On the sprouts.
On the sprouts, yes, on the sprouts. We've got a whole bunch of little baby mantises everywhere.
Well, it takes all weapons to win a war, right?
That sounds like something Mercer would say.
You'll do great. Don't fall, okay?
Freya?
Okay, so, a few things then still. What color will Bobcran be? I will see in a moment. You don't have to name him Bobcran, even though I miss Bob. So, officially we can't name him Bobcran, because it will be one of the predetermined names, but unofficially we will be calling it Bobcran. As we just jump up here. Zen says, or asked, did you get the unlimited package? We did not. We didn't get the season's pass. We pre-ordered, so we did get the Child of Two Worlds cosmetics and stuff, but we did not get the, we didn't pre-order the whole package, so we didn't do that now. We'll buy the DLCs when they come out in, I think, June, around about June or July. It will most likely come out as well, the first one, and the second one then, I think in Northern Hemisphere's fall, in our spring, so September, October, November, around there.
Not to you.
Beautiful music that played there, though. Sure. And then asking, are you playing on PC or PS5? We are playing PC because I suck on any console. Like, yeah, I played Far Cry 3 once, and in the first stealth mission to try and take out the bandit camp stealthily.
I won't hurt you.
There we go. I tried to machete the guy, and I pulled out an AK, and I shot everywhere except where the guy was that I was trying to shoot. So, yeah. Bye, Ikran. Bye, Bobcran. We'll see you in a moment.
I'm starting to feel like I won't get chosen.
And then Itarun asks, figs are also carnivorous? To some extent, yes. And figs and the fig wasps have a very, very complicated relationship. With the fig wasps living, the males will live their entire life inside the fig. Females will be able to leave the fig, though. Males will live in the fig, mate with females very often while they are just before they actually hatch. So they're mating with the females while they are still in the eggs, already impregnating them, and then the females hatch and actually leave the fig, but the males die in the fig and they are digested by the fig, the fruit as well, and then reabsorbed to some extent. So yeah, to some extent, yes, slightly carnivorous. Aha, hello there, future Bobcran. And now, Bobcran is kind of screwed. They can't feed because their mouth is now closed. Itzarun says one huge problem for console is the locked field of view, which you can't change in most games. That's quite bad. I think I have changed my field of view slightly, just to have a bit more of a wider view. And
I
yeah,
haven't done that.
Sorry?
Can't believe I haven't done that.
Yeah. Then it's hard to play on PS5. I can jolly well believe you. Like on most games, I would suck on a console. In this one, I would most definitely suck. Like Ancestors, Humankind Odyssey, I also played on PC because even though they even recommend that you play it with a console, with the controllers, I would not. I would fall out of every single tree. And even with the PC, I still fell out of a lot of trees. But with console, I would be almost certainly fall to my death every single episode. And there goes Bobcran, he's up there.
You get used to console and the controls and stuff.
Yeah, you end up with muscle memory, you get used to it, but it would take me so long that, yeah, I don't know. I could rather do another playthrough of something else on PC just in the time that it would take me to learn how to use a console. And even then, I would be nowhere near as good with a console as I would be with PC. You're right behind me, yes. It almost looks like these little leaves here.
Oh, sorry,
No worries. The ribs plant here. It catches flying insects and reacts to touch. You can kind of see it filter feeds, but instead of like filter feeding with marine creatures that filter out things that float past in the water, this almost looks like a mussel. The little filter feeding appendage of a mussel or the foot of a barnacle that also filters out food particles. In this case, just catching flying insects to try and eat them. And we're just going to jump over here. We're just jumpy.
So the I see now. Raptor asked about the fig thing, but I'm also wondering. So not the same thing, but I'm wondering when the male gets absorbed. Is it while the fruit is ripe?
It's generally before it's truly ripe.
Oh.
So what happens here? So I wouldn't say that is pedophilia. That's just animals wouldn't act like that. It's not like they are attracted to the young ones. It is a race against time. The males know they're going to die soon. But we'll get back to that in a moment. Old E2 here is explaining how amazing it is to bond. Oh, shame E2.
I felt it.
E2, we are going to bond with Bob Crun in Zombie's memory. Okay. In terms of the figs, though, the fig wasps, for the males, it's a race against time. They're not going to be feeding. They're not going to go anywhere. They're basically doomed to die. So they have to try to get their genes passed on somehow. And there are, let's say, 50 other males in that fig. And if you now have to wait for the females to emerge from the eggs, another male may get to that female first, and you die without ever passing on your genes. And so that's why they kind of try to fertilize the female. It's like just before they basically come out. They're basically hatching, but just before they do, they will in some cases get fertilized. So yeah. See here. I have a PC, but I can't use a keyboard to game. I'm a console peasant. Being with PlayStation since the PlayStation 1. I played PlayStation 1 back in the day. I played Spyro the Dragon and I played Toy Story. But I could only play it when we visited my cousin. Because they had a PlayStation, we never had PlayStation. We had PC. And even then it wasn't... I couldn't play a lot. So only really in university level did I start playing PC. Hello there. Oh, it's a beautiful creature. The Ikran.
Now name her. She has made herself yours.
Okay. Have to name. There is nothing that is close to Bob, I'm afraid. Katir was a name that I always give. That I've given mine thus far. Maybe I should give a different name. What gives a... I think Fury. Because
Fury.
Bob was furious. Bob was constantly smashing stuff. So even though I like giving it a Navi name, I'm going to go with Fury. Because it's going to describe how we are going to descend upon the RDA from the skies. Furious! And with a lot of fury. Okay, so... in terms of color scheme, I do like the blue. I've usually gone for duller shades of brownish color. The green air is nice and vivid.
So funny, I have an Ikran, but they asked me now to name it her again.
Okay, it'll probably be for in this game.
Oh.
But you could also just for safety give it the same name.
I did.
Okay, Amai.
Oh.
Okay. I like this green color as well. I like the... I think I'm going to go with either the green or the blue.
Amai is green.
Is Amai green? I'm going to go then with blue. Because this blue and yellow is amazing. You can change it later on. You can get the other skins unlocked as well.
So I started with that blue and yellow one.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, so Fury, That is blue and yellow. Yes, we're going to go with Fury.
I think I'll call you Fury.
Fury. That's a beautiful. Look at this beautiful creature.
A new bond.
Yes.
It is wondrous to fly on thought alone, to touch the mind of another. Your hearts beating as one. You must secure the bond with a final act of trust.
How do I...
Oh, this is terrifying. I am terrified of heights, but let's call Fury. Whee! Like, you have to give them credit. They have done a marvelous job with flying. Making it intuitive that you can just go up and down wherever you watch, wherever you move the mouse. You can fly, you can stoop, and you can feel the force of gaining speed as you stoop down. That's something that was sorely missing with Ark. When you got your Argentavis, for example, and you stoop down like this, it did not feel like the air was whooshing past you like it does in this game.
Yeah.
Oh. This is so much fun to just be able to fly around. Okay, must feed my Ikran. Let's see if Fury likes eggs. Oh, the music.
Yeah.
Oh, the music. Amazing. Oh, this is so much awesome. So awesome. And now we have taken flight. And we'll be able to collect all the things that are around here. Let's see, there's something over here. Could be Bellsprig, could be Taju. It is a Taju seedling.
The Aranahe hunters agreed to help us.
Marvelous.
I bet you've seen those nasty RDA balloons, haven't you?
Yes, we're gonna go take out some RDA balloons
Sure
now.
we can take them out alone.
Oh, we're
Come
going
on,
to try.
let's find
Where is
a
the
tour.
sapling? There it is. Okay. Okay, marvelous. So after going out, where are the Leonopteryx? The Leonopteryx, I'm not sure whether it is actually in the game. I know the Storm Glider is very similar to the Leonopteryx, but the Leonopteryx may be more on the other continent, whereas we are on the western frontier, which is a different continent. Maybe they are not actually present on this continent. I'm not 100% sure regarding that.
You can also pet her, ne?
Oh yes, we should go pet her. Let's pet. Let's find an opening here to land. And let's pet Fury. Come on, land. Come on. Just a little bit further. There we go, land. Nick is also flying. Nick is... Where is Nick? Nick is somewhere.
I'm petting my...
You're currently petting your Ikran. There we go. There's Nick and Amai. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. Fury, where is your head? We're gonna go to the dangerous side now. Come on, let's pet. Ah, no. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Notice the big eyes again in the front and then smaller eyes behind. I guess the big eyes are the main ones that will be used for more vision in front to have accurate look around at whatever they're trying to catch. Whereas the smaller side eyes, I would hazard a guess, would be more for detecting anything in the periphery. Any other Ikran moving around, any predators potentially that are stalking them or coming after them, anything along those lines. Two sets of eyes, better than one. Although I can't imagine what it would be like to see through two sets of eyes. I guess it would be extremely confusing.
You can check now. I think you don't block the breathing holes where your feet are. There's like a piece of... There's a piece on the saddle.
Is that so? Oh, it is very close to the breathing holes. So the breathing holes are open. You can see that it is open. I think we are standing kind of with our feet on it though. I don't have a saddle, so I'm standing.
Yeah, you're
so I'm standing on
you
it. Yeah, I'm
your
bareback riding this little guy. Shame, yeah. We're going to have to get a saddle for
there goes
Fury.
my game.
I
It's too much.
I love stooping down and flying through the trees. These Ikrans have amazing maneuverability. They would be able to fly quite well through these trees. They've got quite big wings, but not so big that they can't actually make it through. The Leonopteryx, however, as you saw in the first movie, they have this big problem where they can't enter into the forest. They can fly over the forest canopy and catch anything that strays out into the open. But down here... Oh, Nic got kicked out.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm coming back in. You must just invite me again.
It actually took quite a while for that to happen.
The last half an hour.
Yeah.
I think the whole flying thing is just too much.
It's too much, yeah, maybe, eh? Okay, so just let me know when you're in the game again and then I'll just invite you.
Wait. I'll try.
Okay, let's go to co-op and just quickly invite. And that should... So Nic was flying and then she was flying no more and now she will be flying again. And she's probably going to spawn right where I am. Yeah, right here. Boom, there she is. Well, Amai is here. Nic is just going to pop into existence shortly. We're just watching a gravity-defying thing happening here. As Amai is just frozen in place. You don't see this very often, folks.
Yeah.
Having a closer look here at
Take
this.
care of my girl. There I am.
Oh, teleported away. Hello. Boom. There we go.
Where are you?
Zooming around.
There are you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Up we go then. Oh, but anyway, regarding the PS1, yes. So for us, for me at least, so Itzarun says they also visited their cousin every week to play on PlayStation 1. For me, the problem was that my cousin stayed 400 kilometers away, so that's quite a distance away from where we were. So we could have it once every few months, or once a year perhaps, I could play PlayStation, which was, you know, nowhere near enough to gain the skills necessary to be proficient in a controller. I would have loved to have one, but yeah, we couldn't afford a PlayStation, so we never got it. But PC I did manage to play at least. Eventually. Bobcran has Toon Force. Not sure what Toon Force is, but yeah, I guess yes. Whereabouts are you, dear?
I'm here.
Okay. What is over there? It's a leopard palm is a superior quality there. Cool. Oh.
Your Ikran is fierce and proud. It's all
I would say furious.
Furiously fierce.
They all did. Doesn't matter what I say, they still see me as my father's daughter, not as the Sahib.
You are all he has left.
I am more than my mother's shadow. She loved this place. When I was a child, we'd fly here together, her holding me tight on her Ikran. We'd lay down here and tell each other stories about the stars. I felt so grown up then.
She made you feel important.
It was the stories of the Kingdor I loved most.
Oh.
I wonder what stories my people had.
We stole them from you. All the Sky people have taken. My mother saw how their hearts are ruled by ignorance and greed. She stood up and was cut down, dying with Sky people metal inside her. We never spoke of the resistance after that.
Your father thinks the price of fighting them has been too great. Will be too great.
If we do not fight, we will lose everything. We did not want war. But they have made us warriors.
And war it shall be.
We must bring the fight to them.
I agree. I must say, it is a lot of fun to jump off tall things and just be caught by your Ikran.
if it catches you.
If it catches you, yes. both of us have died a number of times.
Yeah.
Of the Ikran not catching us as we jump from a massive height, and then it just goes, nah, don't feel like catching you today.
A signal from these strange devices.
Those RDA aerial thingies? Oh,
It's disturbing the King Lord and their food cycle in the rainforest. If we help the King Lord, we help the Aranahe.
hey, can you scan one? I'll try to find out what they do.
Okay, we'll do so in a moment. I just want to come and harvest the leopard palm over here. Come on. It should be a superior quality. There we go. It's not during the rain, but that's alright. Okay, we need to go scan way over there. But now that we have our Ikrans, life has become a little bit easier. Or at least travel has become a little bit easier. And this brings me to one of my other favorite things to do, which is to fly as high as I possibly can. Another thing of living out fantasies of things that you'll never be able to do, and that is just fly as high as you can and just go whee, and then just parachute down, because, you know, why not? As long as I just remember to actually press H, everything is fine. I think that's close enough. I don't want to get so close that it doesn't do anything and then I die.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, it would be very funny and very, very stupid. Okay, now the thing is that it's a level 6 quest, that, and I do not have... I am level 5, yeah. So I'm a little bit under-leveled. I need a better heavy bow. Do I have a heavy bow? Yes, I've got any root and any bast fiber. Now, roots... I know good roots we can get...
There's a blade wing moth just there.
over there. A what, eh?
The blade wing.
Okay, yeah, but that is a difficult one, I think, to follow.
Oh.
I think let's fly 2 kilometers, dear. Let's just, since we've got our Ikran, let's fly. And while my Ikran is just flying in a straight line and up, I'm going to use some of my skill points here just to go up and get barrel roll and level up my Ikran skill. And aerial fishing is also something I am going to be doing. And I think that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to just go back into the maker.
Are we going to your marker?
Yes. I'm going to take that skill and double the amount of cooking ingredients earned from gathering. That one. That's going to be great as well. Okay, now I've got no more skills, but I'm progressing well in the maker tree. I need a better heavy bow, dear. So we're going to get some canopy roots, and I think the best spot to get them is in this general area up ahead. I'll call it Looney Tunes. The Toon Force, Looney Tunes. Yes. Okay, I'm going to... Well, you are up there. Okay, so while we are still making our way there, I'm going to just quickly check. In terms of root. I've got canopy root. Let me just spin that. Pinned materials can be spotted from further away. Which is very, very useful when you just quickly press X. And it will then... Actually, I think holding X will make it more visible for longer. There we go, there's something here. Let me just go down a little bit, a wee little bit. This one is just normal quality, fine quality, don't want that. Something said about strong enemies. I don't know where these strong enemies apparently are. There are viper wolves here. Okay, we're just moving past. But we are looking for proper... There's a canopy root, a superior one. There's a normal one. I think I'm going to make the tracked one yellow again, because currently it's purple. I don't like that. That, I think I go to settings. And it's user interface. Friendly, I'll just quickly make green. tracked, I'll just make
Oh,
yellow.
I've got a
There we go.
is this bellsprig? Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, on that island. Great. Oh, there are some enemies and they are level 6. Okay, so they are stronger than I can handle. Not stronger than Nic can handle, on the other hand.
Oh, they're here with me.
No, they're here with me. Let me just check here. That's the nice one I can grab. Okay, so I'm going to go for that one. Just going to press control to land and make my way across. Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to fall down because that's what I do. Just make my way up here again. Perfect. Grab these things. Oh, there are also some sulfur pods and shelter fruits. Is it shelter fruits? Shell fruits, I think. Shell fruit, never mind. Okay, and here we go. Here is the canopy route. I'm trying to think which way to pull this. Yeah. To the left and the top. There we go, pristine and dry. And then I need bast fiber. And that... Oh, that's a nice little fall. I think I'm gonna go fly down to Nic, or run down to Nic. They're on the island of Bellsprig.
Yeah, they're close to you.
I thought I would have gotten that fortune cane fruit. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Let's see whether I can, whether Fury decides to help me. And the answer is yes. Yeah. Are you still with the Bellsprig deer?
Yes.
That one there. Okay, I think I see it. And now that we've got fishing, there we go. Fury just fished, doing a bit of skimming. Now, skimming is a strategy used by very few creatures to actually catch fish. It's not... You need to be really specialized in order to do it. So with skimming, what happens is there's a whole group of birds, I know of 2 species at least, known as the skimmers, and they will have a lower jaw that is longer than the top jaw. Kind of like we can see here with the ikran. The lower jaw is extending a little bit further, and it will skim down below, and there are some enemies over there mowing down the local wildlife again. Bastards. But I don't have a good enough bow to do that. But anyway, the idea is that they will be skimming along the surface here, and then when their lower jaw actually touches a fish, they will snap their jaw shut, and then, eat what they have just caught. But there is a problem, and that is you're flying at high speeds, skimming your lower jaw in the ground or in the water, and occasionally you don't catch a fish, but you break your lower jaw against a twig or a branch, for example. And then if you lost your lower jaw, you're going to die. That's basically it. Yeah. So specialized adaptations needed for that, and the risk of you breaking your jaw and then you die, basically. We need bast fiber. Ooh, yes, this one, the thorny wilds biome of the Kinglor Forest. Oh, we need Kinglor Forest Soul's Delight deer. The shocky thing.
Oh yeah.
I think that's also in this general area.
Yeah.
The wild vines biome. They said it is in the rare canopy. Sorry, not canopy roots. I want the Kinglor Forest Soul's Delight. The thorny wilds biome. Yeah, we're not in the thorny wilds biome. Well, in the wild vines biome. There's the thorny wilds biome. Okay. Heading in that direction quickly. Yes, so suddenly Whoop says, I think diving like a kingfisher is more common than skimming like a pelican. Even pelicans wouldn't really be skimming. Pelicans kind of do this whole dive sieve net approach where they just their lower sac just kind of extends in their jaws and they kind of just suck up a lot of water and then drain it. There's something down below here to get. It is, I think, a bellsprig. Again. May as well try to grab it, get some more health. Because more health is always great. But yeah, a diving strategy is a far better strategy to use. less likelihood of you dying in the process. I mean, looking at kingfishers, they do that. Gannets, they do that. A lot of seabirds will do that. Cormorants do that. So yeah, it's a far more common strategy to use. And I know of only 2 skimmer species. Maybe speaking under correction, there may be more species, but I know of the African skimmer and the black skimmer. And I haven't ever seen one of those 2 species.
You gotten the brown bellsprig?
Yes, I did get it in the tree stump.
Yeah.
You also got it?
Yeah.
Okay, marvelous. Let's just see if we can get somewhere up ahead some King Sol's Delight. Or King Lord Sol's Delight, not King
We've got
Sol's.
10 minutes.
Is that so? Oh, goodness me. Okay, I want to craft a nice bow.
There goes my game again, you know. I think it's a sign.
Maybe. Here we go. There is a purple level 1, so I'm just going to land here. Come on, just land, just land. There we go. Thank you. Oh! Right at the Feral Thanator, so no. No. Up we go. Nope. Listen, guys. You guys will now die. And ish, look at that, eh? Okay, so there's one down. Not sure where the other Feral Thanator went.
Should take a closer look.
Yeah, no Kuru.
Focus.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't like this, guys.
I'm not even there to help you.
I know. That's alright.
You're on your own. Yeah, no, you're good with the bow.
I just have to make sure that I'm not ambushed by the Feral Thanator. Wait, what level is that one? That's also purple. If I can grab an Exquisite, that will be even more marvelous, but I think for safety, let's just grab this one down below. That I know I can grab relatively quickly, and then run away if need be. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Let's grab... no, that one I can't grab. There's nothing there to grab. Nothing there. Where did I see this one? I just saw a good level 1.
Bottom of that.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. It is this one here. Just gonna gather it. And I can't remember which way to pull it. But just tasting it. Just tasting it. There we go. This way. To the right. Pristine and dry. Run, Stanley! Where are you, Fury? Let's run away. Okay. I see Raptor Gaming says they're going to call the Fig Wasp the Pedo Wasp. Just be careful in which company you do call it that. Yeah. Sorry, why did I go there now? I wanted to just quickly fast travel here. And then I'm just going to, I think, make the bow deer, and I think that's probably going to be it then. Since you are being kicked out by the game repeatedly now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Itarun says, wow, it produces electricity. Yes, there are quite a few plants in this game that do seem to produce electricity of some extent, to some extent. Could be static electricity. I wouldn't be surprised if it rubs up against each other, or the parts of the plant rubs up against itself to generate some kind of static, and then if something else touches it, they get shocked by it. That would make sense to me, at least. And there we go. There's a nice little heavy bow that we now have. And we are going to have a look at everything else again in our next live stream. And we've been contemplating, we're not going to be doing a live stream next Sunday. That is the 24th, so it's just before Christmas Day. Everybody's with their families. We may, however, we did talk about Friday night, didn't we, dear? Possibly. I'll let you guys know. There will be a post on the channel. Sorry?
We will let them know.
Yes, we'll let you know in the community tab on the channel. There will be a post to say whether we are live streaming, but there may be same time on Friday. There may be a live stream if you want to join us for that again. And if you can't make it, of course, a live stream will be up on YouTube to watch afterwards as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for being with us for today for our live stream, our first one here in Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the questions. It's been marvelous having you guys along for the journey. And then until next time, stay safe, everyone. We'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.